Hey, how's it going, Gus? Good to see ya. Sorry, my voice. Uh, Good to see ya. Tsukami, how's it going? Good to see you guys. How is everybody? You're surviving. Fair enough. I think that's all of us. Withdrawal's killing me with that. Yes. Withdrawal? What are you quitting? Unless you don't want to share that. You definitely don't have to. If that's too personal. Hey, Hardian, how's it going? So my chat bot updated and it got rid of everything I had. I have to like redo it all, but I didn't feel like doing it tonight, so it updated, everything got wiped. I had to like relog in and everything, and I was like, no. Oh, it just broke its back. I killed for a cigarette though. Oh no. I'm sorry. Tired of listening to the rain and storms outside. Really? I kind of like listening to thunderstorms and rain. It's cozy. Yeah. So I'll have to, I don't know, probably like this weekend I'll have to like redo everything. I was like, come on. Just update. Why you do this? Why you do this? It's not that big a deal. I mean, I didn't have that much. It's just that like, I don't really know how to use it. I gotta go find all the videos that I watched to set the stuff up that I had. It's above my pay grade. Another day's problem solved. Right? Yeah, like I like didn't I don't know. It was all just annoying, and so I was just like, fuck. So like it updated because like other stuff wasn't working, and then like I figured that out. So I was like, okay, so I finally got the update to go through, and then once it went through, then everything got deleted, and I was like, no. Was there anything you wanted to change? Not really. I didn't really have a whole lot to begin with, so you know, I mean, like, it's not like, I mean, it's like, it's probably like 6 things that I have to do. Like, and then like one, like, big one, I guess. Like, for my raids on Twitch, it, like, should trigger, like, a thing, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. It's not that big a deal. It's more of like I don't know that program like the back of my hand, you know, so it's not like I can just sit there and like bust them out real quick and just redo them. I'm gonna have to like go find all the stuff I watched and tutorials and how to like set stuff up again because I have no idea anymore. I kind of just like set it and forget it, so. But I was just like, damn, you're gonna do me like that. You're gonna do me like that. Oh. But it is what it is. No big deal. Just probably spend some time this weekend and oh fuck. And fix it, redo it. Because my sounds and stuff are a different thing, so I don't have to worry about that. Like all the Twitch redemptions, like they're on a different thing, so. Of course, now that I say that, hopefully it still works. That'd be just what I need. Update interactions are so annoying. Yeah, it's kind of is what it is. I thought it was just gonna update and like nothing was gonna change. I thought it just, you know, I was wrong. What's up, Bobo? Just home from work. Nice, nice. How was work? Jack shit. It was a triple day? What does that mean? Well, we've been on the move since 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, that is a whole day. That is a whole day. And especially Cruel Fate, yeah. Last was a pain in the dick. In the dick. Dick. Boss. I'd like to know how much these people got paid for these sculptures in this part. Like why I'm getting paid so little. How much am I getting paid for this? $200. Blasphemy. So you're keeping that in mind? True. Right? Not enough money. 200 bucks for all this. All this. Taking advantage of me. Do it anyway because I can't negotiate the price. In 30 minutes, hell yeah. Make that money. For this, you're right, yeah. If they were like, oh, you do $200, I'd be like, no. Go fuck yourself. Text me that, yeah. Well, hell yeah, man. Make that money. I'll be honest, I don't know what we're watching tonight because I made this list like a few days ago and I already forgot what to put on it. So, we're all gonna be surprised. It's gonna be a surprise for all of us. I was trying to like get a little more organized, you know, and like have like the list of videos like all set and everything, but fuck if I know what's on it. You know? It's gonna be a treat. Surprise for all of us. Nice might be an overstatement, but you know. Yes, you're watching water dry. Old Henry, I believe. Yeah, yes, that is a good one. That's. I think it's gonna be more like, what horrifying thing are we gonna see today? You never know. Crazy people everywhere. You're watching sandworms? Mm. Love my VTuber model. Oh, thank you. How are you doing, Rexy? Oh, you're playing Dune. Nice. You enjoying it? You know, a lot of people been playing that. And stuff is promised. I know we're supposed to. Aren't we supposed to get like the Surprise of our life. Well, we're waiting. I believe it's been 48 hours. We're waiting. Except they ain't got no bosses though. They got hit with the boom boom. Oh, that was cute still. Oh, I like that one too, a Hardian. I like it, I like it. Oh, that don't be on that thing. Is that a Shrek dump? Those are Shrek cheeks. We'll start videos in like 5 minutes or so. I'm a little late. I was a little late to the party today. Since everything had to update apparently. So it's like wonderful. So here I know how you like no. Sus. That's a Nem emote. Nem needs that. Sniffer. Sus. Sussy. Sussy son of a bitch. Yep, that's Nem. That's a slide. That's great. So I like sometimes look on Etsy to see if I want to make like a new emote. I kind of see like what's popular, you know, or like maybe try to like get an idea and stuff. The amount of feet emotes on there is outrageous. I was like, okay, that was enough internet for me for the day. There it goes, Stu. Hey, Hardy. Oh my god. It's either banned on Twitch. I was just like, oh my lord. I probably looked at like 4 pages and probably half of them were like all like feet emotes and so I was like, okay. I was like, I'm done. This is this is not helping. Trying to find some like, you know, inspiration to draw and all it is fucking feet. I felt like Nem took over my fucking Etsy search. Feet finder. Ah. Feet freaks. Yeah. Only toes. Yep. Only toes. I still laugh so hard that like so somebody made an Animal Crossing island and it's called OnlyFans and it's just and it's OnlyFans. And I guess like people were a little bit they got their panties in a bunch over it for a while until they realized that it was just fans. I was like, man, it's like are we a little sensitive? Cause yeah, I saw it on like a Reddit or something, and people were like this is like a wholesome game, and but I was like literally like this, like the person didn't even do anything bad. Like the person just has a shit ton of like fans everywhere. Relax, relax, you know. But do they? Yeah, right. Find out how. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Be like, you want the code? You gotta pay. Armpit guys are even weirder though. Yeah. I'm not kink shaming, you know, but there's definitely some weird shit out there. There's some things that I wish I never knew. Thanks, YouTube. Right. $5 a visit. You get 10 minutes. Definitely some judging, yeah. Like, we ain't shaming, but we judging. We are definitely side-eyeing you. We listen but don't judge. Oh, I'm judging. I will listen and I will judge. And I may or may not be screaming internally. But there's some weird shit out there, and I don't. I ain't shaming you, but I am maybe questioning some things. It's questions that I don't want to know the answers to either, so I'm just, you know. Can't even bring up some of the things I've seen. There, yes. I mean, I have never um looked up anything, but I have like definitely seen some shit like there's like a lot of those like deep dive videos, you know, and like they'll talk about, you know, they'll be like, oh, like this person, or it's like some true crime stuff too. Like they'll be like, oh, well, like he was into like baby play where he like ran around in a diaper, and it's like, what the actual fuck, man? Like, really? Like, bruh. Like, why you gotta make it fucking weird? Or it's like weird YouTubers, you know? So it's like a byproduct of like, you know, like when I watch things about people and then they do weird shit and then I'm like, oh God. You wear diapers because you're old? Yeah, but do you make Shelly come up and tell you, be like, oh, it's time to change your diaper, hobo? Are you ready for your diaper change? Fuck no. Like, that's weird. Which maybe she does. I don't know. You do you. I could wipe my own ass. One of them was falling asleep on the TV with the TV off on YouTube, waking up to someone you wish you didn't type of stuff out there. Oh, yeah, that stuff's kind of fucking scary. It's just so gross, yeah. Comparison to today's stuff. Oh, I'm sure. I never I mean, like, I also like didn't really get into watching YouTube a whole lot. Like when YouTube like was first around, I wasn't really. I think I was like the person that like watched like the cute cat videos like once every like 6 months, you know. Age play can be fun. Maybe I was weird. And I don't know, there's like just some weird shit. There's some weird shit out there. Something that someone made good. Hello, Barkin. Good to see ya. Hello, hello. Barkin has arrived. The legendary Barkin. Everyone else has to type it because my bot's broken. The legendary Barkin. You remember the video links where best 30% chance of what they said? No, see, like, I wasn't, like, for whatever reason, like, it was not, I was not, like, I was not on YouTube when it was, like, crazy, like, in the beginning. I barely was on there. Say what? To watch that one video. Yeah, but I mean, like, if light shows up, then we'll watch that one, and if they don't, I have other ones, so we just won't watch that one unless light's here. Sounds like you dodged a bullet. Talk about feet and how disgusting feet are. I don't even like my own feet, let alone like having to look at other people's feet. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna save it for when they're here. It's not anything crazy, but I think it's something that they'd get a kick out of. And you guys can see some, uh, quite the next, I guess, like big hobby that's become toxic. Count toes, not sheep. Ugh, that's Nem. That is Mr. Nem. That is Senior Nem. Nem toes. Yes, it became my man. He's everywhere. He's here. I thought he was on the phone or like earlier. I don't know if he still is. To release him from the dungeon. I'm gonna brainwash him so then he doesn't want to leave. Gotta beat the skitty demon boss and find the golden key to the yeah. How's it going, illusionary? How are you doing? Good to see ya. Going bad. Wife wants a separation, maybe divorce. I don't know what to think. Oh no, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys can maybe you know, work it out. Oh, you're good, man. We're just shooting the shit. Getting ready to watch our videos. We get this part over here and then get everything pulled up. Yeah, we're gonna start in like a couple minutes, in like a minute or so. Alright. Almost done. That's everything. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I hope you can get it all worked out. And if not, you know, like then I'm like sorry. Whoa. Hold on. Hello, Quack. Good to see ya. Getting all these. Oh yeah, there's a YouTube's missing serial killer. I forgot about that one. That's on tonight's agenda. Yes. It's gonna be a good time. I'll stream tonight, hopefully. Well, good. And if you can't, that's fine too. No big deal. See how she feels after a month? Yeah, I mean, like, maybe she just gotta, you know, relax. Take a little breather, you know. You guys have had a lot of stress. Sometimes, you know, gotta take a little breather sometimes. Feeling a bit sad today, but she's making me feel better. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling a little sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things get better for you, though. Take things slow, not rush things. Yeah. I mean, you know, like, relationships are hard. That is the unfortunate part. You know, they ain't easy. All right, let me pause this. I'll mute this. I'll unmute YouTube. There it is. There we go. It's video time. We're watching Craziest Police K9 Takedowns caught on camera. We're gonna see good doggos. Good doggos do good doggo things.
From a canine in California that latched onto this fugitive's arm, and a car thief in Georgia who didn't think police dogs could climb fences, to a Brazilian military hound that sniffed this guy out of the swamp, and a puppy named Shep that helped Florida police track down 3 carjacking suspects. Here are the craziest police canine takedowns caught on camera.
Yeah, we're gonna see the best pupper. All puppers are best puppers.
He's a good boy. Yeah, good boy.
On July 20th of 2018, Officer Ryan Hudson tracked a 16-year-old robbery suspect to a grassy hill in southern Seattle. Officer Hudson ordered the teenager to stop, but the kid kept running. So he decided to release his canine unit, Delta. Nothing slows a suspect down faster than a barking German Shepherd.
Here.
But that kid shit his pants.
Here. Take him.
Oh, whoa.
Take him.
Oh.
That's the register.
Oh shit, he didn't have a shirt on or anything.
K912, my partner's got him. We're right here by the library. Sir, please.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Don't move. Wait for it. Wait for it.
That's a good doggo.
Good boy.
Yeah. Good boy.
Bleib. He's a good boy. That's the only one. Good boy. You got that bad guy. Good boy.
Some say Delta wasn't being a good boy in this clip. According to SPD Department Chief Carmen Best, the K9 deployment was not consistent with SPD's use of force policy nor the values of our department. Despite the suspect stopping and putting his hands up, Officer Hudson still ordered Delta to take him. Delta hung on for about 30 seconds.
Well, maybe you shouldn't run. Did they ever think of that part? Maybe you shouldn't run.
While Hudson put the teen in handcuffs.
Don't
One
crimes,
might
you won't
call
get
it
hurt.
excessive
Simple,
bite
right?
force. For context, the suspect had been seen with several other men kicking an older gentleman while trying to steal his cell phone. In the end,
This kid's a... Yeah. Yep. This is what he needs. The bite was too nice.
Chief Best overturned the misconduct filing. As of 2024, Officer Hudson has been with the SPD for 15 years. He and Delta have been partners since February of 2018.
Right, that's why you
Giovanni
got the
Deshawn
takedown.
Heron is about as low as they come. In the summer of 2018, the 19-year-old man from Kent, Washington took his girlfriend's life days before her high school graduation. In 2023,
Wow.
he was sentenced to 37 years in jail for the 2018 incident and several other crimes
He would have
committed
done
around
the
the same
same,
time.
right?
One of those crimes involved a jailbreak in May. Giovanni allegedly escaped and fled into a nearby warehouse. Police surrounded the building and quickly called in backup from
Don't hurt
Seattle
him.
PD.
I don't know. He kicked the old man to steal a cell phone. Seems valid to me.
Officer Anthony Ducre arrived with his K9 unit, Jedi, to assess and learn more about the situation.
So we got a picture of a dude who escaped from our jail.
Sweet.
And it's just be escape 3. About 20 grand worth of
80
grand.
Oh, 8 warrants, 80,000 worth.
80,000.
So with open cases.
So
He's pretty much locked in, and he's wearing all black.
all black, white tennis shoes.
Yeah, like an Adidas
Monthly glasses.
jumpsuit.
They're part of this is like a from Live 2D. Well, just the glasses. The other stuff I had to find. Well, one thing wasn't that hard to do, but
Can you get the dog ready, and I'll get him up?
It sounds like there might have been
duck back in.
Okay.
It sounds like all employees should be secured, so he might be hiding behind.
You guys mind running with me?
Yeah. No, we're waiting.
So if it's gonna turn into a building search, what you're gonna see, I don't know if you guys have ever
I'm just
run
trying to
with
be
the
more
dogs before,
immersive, you know?
is you'll start to see him air scent a lot. If he's air scent and he's looking at a wall, it's not because he's stupid or anything. It's the way it goes. So if he does get a bite, we'll move in. I'll physically get control, and then it'll be you guys to get him. If we call him out, it's all on you guys. But if he runs, let us deal with him.
Perfect.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Officer Ducre, Jedi, and other officers from Kent PD enter the warehouse. Giovanni ultimately had a good hiding spot. The force was simply too strong with this K9.
Seattle Police with the K9. If you're in here, make yourself known. You are on.
Gotta love the vest and the AR. The vest's pretty sweet. AR is pretty cool, I would say. Don't say you don't like it, please. Don't hurt my feelings.
Under arrest. What's his name?
Last name of Heron.
Heron. You are under arrest if the dog finds
The dog takes a big bite out of a person. I don't think they get in trouble for that.
you. You may be bit.
He got warned.
Search. Search. Go. Seattle Police with the K9. Heron, if you're in here, you need to make yourself known. Dog finds you, you may be bit. You do have a warrant, you're under arrest.
I do have to like draw a hand though, because it's like dangling off the side of me though. So when I get around to it, I'll draw like a hand or something for it. So I can hold my gun. It's just dangling right now.
Check.
But you know, it's our moral support rifle, okay? We need it.
Oh, you're good.
Yes, I'm just magical right now.
It's buckled, don't worry about it.
Oh, we're gonna find you. Just come on out. Sweetie, swooty, the dog's coming for your booty.
Come here. Hey, search. Search. Hey. Here, come out. Come out. Here. Here. Good boy. Come out now.
Found him.
Show your hand.
Found him.
Under arrest. Right here.
That's a good boy.
Come on out.
We got him. We'll contact him now.
It's unclear if Giovanni was
You need a magical
released or
bean?
if he
Yeah.
escaped custody again. According to reports, after fatally
Texan?
wounding his
I am not a
girlfriend,
Texan.
he stole her car, drained her bank account, and used the money to buy some marijuana. He was arrested in July, but escaped custody again after faking an illness in the hospital. Police finally
How did you let him get away, bro? Come on now.
caught him for good, and after 3 trials
Jeez.
and 2 jury convictions, Giovanni was sentenced to nearly 40 years in prison.
Should have been more than that. It's like a liability.
Blumenau, Brazil is a small city in the state of Santa Catarina. Fun fact, it was founded by 17 German immigrants in the 1850s. It still celebrates its German heritage
was a
and
good
even
doggo.
hosts the second largest Oktoberfest in the world behind
Oh,
Munich.
wow.
These military officers could have used a round of beers after this wild chase through the streets of Blumenau. 2 thieves had just tried to rob a post office at gunpoint. The alarm went off, and they fled the scene together on their
Still
motorbike.
mentioned, yeah.
Police were right on their tail when the bike crashed, and both suspects fled into the woods. The dense area may have helped them escape, if not for Brutus, a Brazilian military canine unit. Watch how easily he sniffs them
like
out to
his
their
name,
respective
Brutus.
hiding places.
Go get him, boy. Go get him. going. He's going. That's a pretty dog. It's a day or two away from you. Pretty place. Way too expensive though. Oh really? Is it like a pricey area? Oh yeah, dogs are pretty incredible. Oh, well.
Caralho. Fica aí. Que aqui eu não sei se ele vai pra lá, se ele vai continuar. Acho que ele vai
Oh,
pegar
it's a
pra cá, ó.
touristy.
Ali.
Oh, gotcha.
F.
Damn.
Bota a mão na cabeça aí. Bota a mão na cabeça.
Biting the shit out of him too. Get him. Get him.
Bora, Bruce. F, garoto. Isso. Bora, moleque.
Yeah, touristy areas are usually pretty expensive.
Isso.
Dragging his ass.
F, garoto. Bora, Bruce.
What a good boy.
Bruce, pega ele, pega, cara. F. Bora, garoto. Bora, Bruce. Bora.
I get him, doggo.
F. Isso. Bora, Bruce. Bora, garoto. Bora, moleque.
With one suspect in custody, it was time for Brutus to track down the man's partner in crime.
It's gonna go for 2 for 2. Pull him out of the sweat. Yeah.
Bruce. F, garoto.
Screaming.
Deixa o cachorro trabalhar, seu cachorro trabalhar.
I would be too, but you know, that's a good dog.
F, garoto. F, moleque. Bora, garoto. Bora, Bruce.
According to his handler, Brutus is only 20 months old. He's one of
Oh,
their
he's
best
young.
dogs, but he wasn't trained to find people underwater. Brutus is just that good at what he does. The handler
Oh.
said they wouldn't have found either suspect without Brutus and
He's
his skillful
pretty.
sniffer.
Don't make us release our canine.
They're like fake being
If police work
dog-
doesn't pan out, this
fake
sheriff's
having
deputy
dogs.
may have a career in voice acting. It was August 18th,
I love this video. This video makes I've
Police
seen
in
this
Pierce
one. This
County,
one makes me laugh so
Washington, had
hard.
just responded to the scene of a stolen vehicle in University Place, a small city south
Brutus
of
is a
Seattle.
good dog.
They spotted 4 teenagers fleeing in the stolen car and successfully popped all their tires with spike strips. Despite 4 flats, the kids kept going. They eventually bailed out and ran into the woods while the car was still running. It didn't take long for the police to get on their trail.
Heading north through the parking lots, I'm guessing. And there's one unit north
You've
of me.
seen
I
this
don't know
whole
who
thing
that is.
before. This is funny.
that's
I just
Chris,
seen like the clip like where he starts barking and then they all come out of the woods.
They're down here. They're down here. Yeah, there's 2 down in the ravine right now.
Our officer spotted the teens through the trees. Here's a tip. Bright red pants don't make good forest camouflage. To get them to comply, he tried something they don't teach at the academy.
Don't make us release our canine.
Yeah, maybe he's into barking. This is kind of he's scared of though.
Male, blonde hair, red pants, black hoodie, black and orange backpack.
He sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Over here. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
According to Sergeant Darren Moss, the kids truly believed a dog was coming after them. One of them allegedly said, "Man, soon as I heard that dog, I gave up." All 4 juveniles were
That's
arrested
funny.
and taken to a local detention center. Because
The
they were
Steeler
so young,
Walrus,
the
right?
Washington courts sealed their names
Actually
and
works.
charges. If they were on a quest for
Got
street
fireworks
cred,
going on.
this video won't do them any favors.
Hey, let go of my dog! Let go of him! Let go of him! Let go of him!
February 17th of 2024, Los Angeles, California. The LAPD was patrolling an area near San Vicente Boulevard and Fairfax Avenue when their automatic license
Right, I
plate
was just
reader
gonna say
picked up
that.
a stolen vehicle.
Let's say
21-year-old
you got a
Ian
plumber.
Jimenez was behind the wheel and decided to flee while heading east on San Vicente. The chase didn't last very long, though, as Ian sped around a tight turn, crashed into an oncoming car, and took off on foot.
Damn. Those poor people. Hopefully they're okay.
Hey, don't move! Clear.
Oh,
Where'd he go? Back here! You must out. Hold that way?
Fairfax Avenue. I mean, I think there's like a lot of like streets that are like everywhere. Like, I think like every state has like a Martin Luther King Boulevard. So there's probably like a lot of streets that are in a lot of states. Oh yeah, get you some. Get you some. Just turn them around so we don't have to see this plumber.
Let go of him! Let's! Let go of him! Let's! Let go of him! Let's!
That's what you get. That's a good dog. You're gonna run off, you stupid ass. That dog is gonna eat your cheeks, man. That dog's gonna eat your cheeks.
I'm with you again. I'm with you. Hold on. Don't run! Do not run!
Seen How to Basic? I have not. What is that channel
When
about?
Ian jumped the fence right here, we believe he entered the
Wait, the
home
dog
and
got
put on a
him.
blue long-sleeve shirt. While inside, police officers warned him to come out with his hands up or they would be sending the dogs. Ian, meanwhile, thought he'd donned a clever disguise. Unfortunately for him, blue is one of the few colors dogs can actually see. In the end, Ian was taken to the hospital and treated for several dog bites. Upon release, he was officially arrested and charged with
That's a
fleeing,
throwback?
hit
What
and
did they
run,
do?
petty theft, and driving a vehicle without the owner's
I
consent.
haven't heard of them.
Jacob Montgomery and David Brunton are two Florida car thieves who thought they could outrun the law. It was February 24th of 2018. They had just stolen a Ford Explorer in Pasco County and were actively fleeing from Sheriff's Deputy Nick Carmack. That's when the Ford crashed into
Some
a pole,
videos I
and
watched them
both
today
suspects
personally.
fled on
Okay.
foot. Deputy Carmack grabbed one of the car thieves,
Fair
while
enough.
his furry sidekick Shep went after the other.
They just wrecked into a pole. Stand by.
Oh, they just wrecked into a pole. Oh my god, my ears. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Right now! On your face right now!
Ah.
Get him, Shep! Get him! Get him, Shep! Hands behind you, bro, right now. Hands behind you right now, bro. I'm not f***ing with you.
These uploads or this thing. What kind of what kind of stuff do they do? Y'all have belts. How come your pants are not pulled up? For the love of God, how many plumbers do we got in this video?
Pasco, I need a unit right now. I released my dog on the driver. I got the passenger trying to run. I got him detained. Get him, Shep!
I'm just trying to get out of the car. I still like it's on fire.
I'm 10-4. I need
I
somebody
mean,
to
like,
get him
if we saw a bunch of guys that had no belts, okay. But y'all got belts. Use them
out. Get up.
correctly.
Let's go. Let's go. Run. Let's go. I need air. Where are they?
This is a crack charge, too.
Oh, yeah, good. Shep, here.
Made huge messes with eggs while speaking incoherently. It really isn't for adults. Yeah, that doesn't really seem like something I think I would enjoy. Doesn't seem like my kind of thing.
Shep here! Hey! Get up here. Guys, my dog's got a hold of him. He's running with my dog. Where's somebody? Get on the ground now! I'm not taking him! Get him, Shep! Get off my dog, bro! Get off my dog, bro! I'm up in the driveway. I'm chasing him. I'm carrying one suspect.
This guy's probably like dying. The passenger that's handcuffed.
On the ground now!
I don't think you have to worry about him running away.
I'll get him when you get on your face. I'm not f***ing with you. On your face now. I'm gonna tase the shit out of you.
I'm gonna tease the shit out of you.
Shep, down. 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 Leave him down. Leave him down.
That's a good dog.
Stay.
I'm not moving, man.
K-13. I need, I'm up the
I
driveway.
bet he is.
On your face. On your face.
Thankfully, Shep was unharmed and both suspects
Shep
were
is a
taken
good
into
boy.
custody. They were charged with grand theft auto and fleeing from law enforcement. As it turns out, Shep has a knack for catching car thieves.
I'm a constitutionalist, refusing to give the trooper any information. Sir, driving is a privilege, not a right.
I'm not driving.
No, you are.
I'm traveling.
You're operating a motor
Still
vehicle.
making food-related messy videos.
May 13th
Nothing
of
to watch there.
2018, Canton, Ohio.
Fair
Police
enough.
have just pulled over Ronald Wagner, a 45-year-old man who thinks he knows
It does kind of sound like something maybe younger people would enjoy, maybe if the unhingedness like that, but
everything.
probably not
He
for
also
me.
thinks he's entitled to drive around with a fake license plate. Officers stopped
Yeah,
him
another
for the
traveler,
fake plate,
yep.
a misdemeanor traffic violation.
I'm traveling.
All he had to do was comply. Instead, Mr. Wagner decided to make things
Skim
difficult.
through it.
He's one of those people who thinks he knows the Constitution.
I'm traveling.
You realize this trooper has a legal reason to stop you. You're obligated to give him your information.
Well, I understand he has a legal reason.
Yep,
but he
they're
does
free
not have a
citizens.
lawful reason. I'm just a private man. Traveling.
That is a lawful reason. State
Just
of
a
Ohio,
private man
he can request
traveling.
your information. If you give him your information, he'll do what he's going to do, give you a ticket, advise you, and you'll be on your way. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
That's not a bad deal. You should probably take the deal. That's not a bad deal at all. I would take this. If I was him, I would take this. But I'm guessing that's not going to happen.
I'm a constitutionalist, refusing to give the trooper any information. There's a CCW attached to the car. He won't give us his name. Says he doesn't have a weapon in the car, but he's not being cooperative. Okay? Failure to disclose personal identifying information. It is a crime. Okay?
It's not a crime.
It is.
It's a statute violation. It's not a lawful crime. I've committed no crime.
Oh, sir, I assure you.
I have the right to travel from point A to point B.
I assure you, it's a law.
Just trying to inform.
You can travel from point A to point B. You got legs. Get to traveling.
It's a statute. That's all this is about. I'm trying to travel from point A to point B. Maybe I'm
Just
familiar
leave them
with some of
alone in
y'all,
their
but
crimes then.
Well, that's not unfamiliar to me at all.
Well, then you should know that I have the right to travel from point A to point B in my automobile, unimpeded, trying to be enforced the statute upon.
Hey, no one's stopping you from walking, bro. You just can't use a vehicle unless you want to follow the rules. Dem the brakes.
Correct.
No, that is correct.
No, sir. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
I'm not
Yep.
driving.
No, you are.
I'm traveling.
You're operating a motor vehicle. Okay. Well, we'll see what we got.
Driving's a commercial
I'd
term.
make
That's
that
why I
deal.
have commercial on the back and not for hire.
Mm.
Driving's a commercial term.
Okay.
I'm traveling in my.
Well, we'll see what we got to do here then.
This doesn't even make any sense. Like, I'm not a commercial driver, and I'm a private traveling. Like, this is so stupid.
Because if you just give your information, you can give it to that officer, that trooper, and he can do what he's going to do, and then we can be on our way.
I just
He's
wish
gonna
we
travel
had
his
my-
butt to jail. Yep,
Well,
exactly.
we could all be on our way. All you got to do is give me or my partner here your social security number, a driver's license, any kind of identification. We can check you.
I'm not required by law to
You
keep
are.
identification.
You are.
You are. You are now.
In his mind, driving with improperly displayed plates only applies
What we gotta do is pull his ass out of the car and get some ID now.
to commercial vehicles. You see, Ronald isn't driving, he's traveling, and therefore he
He's
doesn't have to speak to
traveling.
police under the 4th and 5th Amendments. He could not have been more wrong. Police
Wendigoon does a great deep dive in the history of sovereign citizens. I watch Wendigoon sometimes. His videos are a little bit too long for live streams because I mean some of his videos are like 3 hours long. But I watch him like off stream.
warn him that if he doesn't comply, they're going to break his windows and unleash the 100-pound dog. You can guess what happened next.
This is what's gonna happen.
We're gonna bust your window out. We're gonna drag your ass out of here, and we're gonna figure out who you are. That's what we're gonna do. Sounds like Animal Crossing. He's not driving, he's traveling. You can walk freely in the direction and enter freely into the jail cell. Exactly. My citizenship got taken from me, so I'm in the UK right now.
As much as I'm a man and I'm standing here alive today, this is what's gonna happen. We're going to break
That seems
window.
unfortunate.
At which
I'm
time that
sorry to hear
window's
that,
broke,
Hubert.
I'm gonna send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's gonna apprehend you.
Oh, the doggo's gonna drag your ass out. Let's go.
At which time I'm going to drag him and you out of the ground.
Saying it so calmly. I mean, that, like, if this was me in this situation, I had this dog, that's what I would say. I would say, this is your last chance. And here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna unleash my dog here, and he's gonna make you come out.
You out of the ground.
Give a fuck about your free citizen bullshit.
You will no longer resist. 100%. 100%. This is your final. He's ready. I'm telling you as we speak.
Should have taken the deal, man.
You are going to be bit by
Should
this
have taken the deal.
This is your final chance, sir.
I know. I don't get these people. Oh, here we go.
Grab him, silly straight. Stop him.
You got it?
Get out, go.
He's got the dog. Dog. Got him, Joe?
How'd that work out for you?
Stop biting my dog. Roll over on your stomach. Roll over. Roll over. Give us your hand. Take it right now. All right.
I got his leg.
Went down exactly as he said, right? I mean, I don't. The thing that gets me so much with these people is it's like, this is your last chance. If you don't do this because you've escalated to this point, this is what's going to happen. And for some reason in their minds, they're like, go fuck yourself. And then are so surprised when they get fucking dragged out of their car and bit by a dog. It's not like you didn't know this was coming. Like, I would love to know what goes on in these people's brains.
Leg. Got leg. I got leg.
Ow! Oh my God! Ow!
Oh yeah, this is a big doggo here.
All right, now extend that arm all the way out. Get away from me.
Free citizen, blah, blah, yeah.
My arm hurt, guys.
It's your impression of the man.
Guys, please.
Then stop.
Please stop.
That is true. I don't know where they learned it though. Like, I don't know where they but there's so many of them, and it's like, it's just weird. It's weird. Wait, we gotta blur his crack because his ass is hanging out too, or is he bleeding?
Okay, everybody clear? Please.
Clear.
Turn over your stomach now.
Roll over. Roll over. Hands behind. Hands behind.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Wagner
Get some
must
glass
have read
in
the
there,
wrong
too.
version of the Constitution. He was arrested and charged with driving without a seatbelt, obstructing official business, resisting arrest, and driving without a license.
Damn.
In the end, he pleaded no contest to the charges. He was issued a 90-day suspension.
There's a fucking surprise. Of course he pleaded no contest. I'm shocked. Right here in America, son.
Sentence, assuming he stays out of trouble for the next 2 years. That gives him plenty of time to read up on his rights.
Traveling now. Well, hello there. Swoop.
On October
he's coming
16th
up.
of 2022, police officers in Atlanta, Georgia, spotted a stolen Dodge Durango attempting to fill up at a gas station. They must have been looking for the car all day because multiple police cars cornered the suspect like a swarm of black and blue bees. But this car thief had other ideas. He tried running,
Climb over
but
the
didn't
fence,
make it
that's
very
slow.
far.
Maybe he's just a little bit out of shape. Oh! Right? Like, that's the thing, though, with that last one. Like, he literally could have, like, all he was gonna get was, like, a citation, essentially. He was gonna get a citation that he'd have to go deal with, or he could go fight in court. And look how, like, and instead of just taking the ticket, I guess he thought, you know, today's the day that I'm gonna get my arm bit by a big fucking dog. Today's the day. Oh! This is a little squirrely, this one. Oh.
He's running.
Yeah, right? Like, I mean, they didn't want to take him to jail.
To his credit, the suspect is pretty quick on his feet. Unfortunately, he'll never outrun a well-trained canine unit. Fence or no fence, this dog was catching the bad guy.
Bring in the doggo.
Hey, I'm gonna send this dog over. You better surrender. I'm gonna send this dog over.
Oh, he's gonna, like, hoist them up over the fence.
Come here. I'm gonna send the dog.
They probably fit through the fence. Oh. I'm fucked up now, bro. I'm fucked it up now. Oh, he already got it.
Back at the crash, police arrested.
You know they're caught as soon as you hear the screaming. You know that doggo has completed its mission.
Back at the crash, police arrested the suspect's female passenger. She claims she doesn't know the man and she doesn't know whose car it is. Unfortunately,
That
we
doggo
never
is
learned
ready
the
to
driver's
party.
name. We believe he was charged with attempting to elude a police officer, theft by receiving, and aggravated assault. As for the woman, it's unclear if she was involved in the car theft. Police found some personal items of hers inside the car, suggesting she knew the driver.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
On September 4th of 2018, two more criminals in Pasco County, Florida, boosted a vehicle and were once again chased by Deputy Carmack.
Oh, he got ass cheek, I think.
A driveway and fled the scene on foot. That's when Shep leaped from the car and chased one of them behind a house. The dog latched on like they were a Thanksgiving ham and didn't let go until Carmack gave him the okay.
Like a Thanksgiving ham. I'm sorry, this is so, like... One of his buns, yeah. These are like a hot pink shirt. I'm like, you're not gonna find them. Get him, boy, get him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Get you some of that cheek meat, Shep. Yeah.
Tracked down the second suspect later that day. They were both charged with grand theft auto, fleeing to elude, and criminal mischief. Police later learned that there was an infant left inside the stolen car, thus adding child neglect to their growing list of charges. Shep joined the Pasco County Sheriff's Office in August of 2015. He's been featured on Live PD and finally retired in August of 2023, having achieved the rank of Best Boy.
He is best boy. They're all best boys.
Just be ready for the foot bail. Driver doors opening.
Hey, stop! You're gonna get bit!
On February 23rd of 2024, police in San Diego, California responded to a civilian pursuit in progress. As the story goes,
I think there's probably two things you made me want to stop for. Stop or you're going to get bit, or stop or you're going to get shot.
The owner of a 1995 Chevy Silverado had parked his pickup near 40th Street
Yeah, I know,
February
right?
18th.
Great parents.
When he returned for it on the 20th, it was gone. Finally, on the 23rd, he spotted the Chevy driving around San Diego. Thankfully, it stuck out like a 30-year-old thumb. He followed the truck while calling the police, who quickly arrived on the scene. They tried pulling the Silverado over, but the car thief refused to stop. Instead, he led police on a short chase, all captured via the helicopter above.
Northbound Marina, Savannah.
A couple of those units in the back. This is a dead end here, guys, so just be ready for the foot bail. Driver doors opening.
Hey, stop! You're gonna get bit!
Stop or you're gonna get bit. Here it comes.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Hound. Get you some. Get you some. I love how like they instantly start like it's like they're running or maybe they think they're like a real badass and then you send in the dog and then attitude changes real quick. Right? That dog got fast. I have never heard a man scream that high before. That is impressive, sir. I have, you know what, you scream like quite the lady.
Okay.
I gotta...
Okay.
Right, yeah, no shitter. If you run, you're gonna get bit. What do? You run, and are you shocked that you got bit? I'm gonna say yes, but nobody else is.
The dog, good. Mostly. Please, the dog. Place your hand behind your back. Okay.
Oh, these are
The
great.
driver, 44-year-old Evan Baltzis, had 2 felony warrants for his arrest. Inside his backpack, police found an extendable baton and a baggie filled with a white crystalline substance. In the truck, police found makeshift tools that Evan used to jumpstart the engine
Oh, they
without
got
a
him
key.
good.
After doctors treated his dog bites, Evan was arrested and charged with possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of burglary
the whole
tools,
block up that night.
evading police, and possession of controlled substances. His female passenger was also taken into custody without issue. She was later released, as police didn't believe she was involved in any crimes. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another...
Well, I would say, you know, this was great. I love this. There's something satisfying about like when you hear them scream when they get caught. I love it. I love it. Is that fucked up? Is that fucked up to say? This is moments after she ran her cheating husband off the road. Best dental care in the whole precinct? Yeah, I bet.
On August 9th, 2023, police were called
Good
after
doggos.
a woman rammed into another vehicle and attempted to run it off the road after she saw her husband with another woman.
No, it's okay. It's justified.
Husband, she got in that car, bro.
I don't care. You're going to get arrested. Back up.
I don't care.
Back up.
Oh, my God. Okay, we got a tractor here. We got an angry tractor here.
Husband, she got in that car, bro.
I don't care. You're going to get arrested. Back
I don't
up.
care.
Back up. Okay, put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Bro.
You're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're going to get tased. Relax. Relax.
Bro, that's my husband in that car.
Goose fraba there.
He's 20, he's an alcoholic, and he's got felonies, and he's...
I know, it's coming
You're the one
down.
that's arrested because you couldn't relax.
I'm not resisting. I didn't even do anything.
That's my husband, bro.
I don't care. Stay right here. Stop.
That's cool.
That's cool, bro.
First of all, it's not a 22-year-old little girl. It's a 22-year-old woman, okay? Like, let's get that out of the way first. Because you're trying to make him sound like a creep. But she's 22. She's not. She's not a little girl. She's younger than you? Maybe. I don't know how old she is.
I
don't care. Stay right here. Stop.
That's cool. That's cool, bro.
Stop. Stop moving.
I'm sorry. Hey, can we at least hook my car up, please?
No. Come over here with me. You're already going to get charged with resisting arrest now.
Really? You don't really do like that, bro?
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, like it's not a good thing, but I mean, she seems like she looks like she's absolutely just heavenly to be married to.
You're already going to get charged with resisting arrest now.
Not that it makes
Really?
it
You don't really
okay.
do like that, bro?
Yes. We just had to fight you. Are you serious? I had to threaten to tell you.
I'm not mad at you, bro, but that's my husband, bro.
I don't care. When we show up, you relax.
Yeah,
When we show up, you relax.
chill
How am I
out.
supposed to relax? That's my
You're supposed to relax so you don't get arrested.
But I'm sorry, bro. That's not about that, bro. It's my husband. It's not like a
Well,
it's a
now
22-year-old little girl, bro.
I was gonna try.
Come on, bro. Just be my bro.
Not about that, bro. It's my husband. It's not like a
Well, now
Take a breather, man.
I was gonna try to figure out what was
Take a
going on, but
breather.
you didn't give me an
It's
opportunity.
not you, bro. You think I'm not gonna flip out, bro? Come on, it's a 22-year-old little girl.
I don't know anything that's going on because you didn't give me a chance to talk to you civilly.
Katie, that's just my husband, bro, right? Come on, bro. That's my husband. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta just take a breather sometimes, and you gotta like catch everybody else up to speed, so everybody knows what's going on here. We get that your husband is in the car with another woman, but I don't know any older woman who speaks like this. Yeah, but come on, bro. Yes, the 22 little girl thing is very odd. That is very odd, but very, very odd because that is, if she's 22, she's a woman. She's a young woman, 22-year-old young woman. But I'm guessing she's trying to like twist it in her head that he's like a creep of some sort, even though this woman is probably, I guess, in her 20s.
I don't know anything that's going on because you didn't give me a chance to talk to you civilly.
I'm sorry.
Stay over
bro.
here.
But this is my husband.
She ain't
This is
calling
my
him dog.
boyfriend. My son, motherfucker. This is a husband.
What's your name?
Heather Simmons. It's Marcus Simmons in the car. He's got
Yeah,
custody,
bro, stop with him.
He's
This
not
is
supposed to be
my
drinking.
husband, bro, right?
We're behind the jail.
What's up,
Can you
Golden
stay over here
Pony?
with me,
How are
please?
you
Yeah, I'm
doing?
not going to, I can't
Hail
go
Hydra.
together. In front of my face in my house. She's in my
I
house.
get it. I
Bro,
understand.
you don't
yes,
get it, bro.
I do get it. But when we show up, I'm trying.
This poor guy over here, he's just like, Jesus Christ. He's like, he looks like he's just, he has already had a night.
I'm trying to calm you down, and you won't give me a chance to figure out what's going on. So why are we here? What's going on?
Bro, this is my...
Did you chase them over here or what?
Yes, I think.
Of course, wouldn't you?
So
Bro,
what-
be real, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Okay, you gotta get proof, right?
So what happened?
Okay, take a breather.
Hold on, man, I got anxiety, bro. Hold on.
Why she look like my druggy aunt?
I knew I wasn't touching.
I don't know if she's on drugs. I mean, she's just very emotional. She's very upset. Which, I mean, like, I get. Like, I'm not saying she doesn't have a right to be upset. But, this is, like, if the police are called, I don't know if she called the police or not, or what happened exactly. Like, I don't know who called the police, but, the fact that they're here, like, maybe you need to, like, chill for a second. You can still be crying and be upset because obviously, like that's heartbreaking to see your husband with another woman. But this whole fiasco, though, she needs to just dial it down a bit.
Heather, do you have anything in your pockets?
No, I don't know what I have in my pocket, bro. I need my inhaler. I can't breathe. I need my inhaler, bro.
Okay.
Here, have a seat. I'll go check for inhaler.
I don't need it.
I don't have it in my car. I just cleaned my car. I don't have it in my car.
Have a seat so we can figure this out.
Bro, things killing you, yeah.
I just talked to you. A steak and shake, right?
Ooh, steak and shake. I love steak and shake.
Same stuff. We're hanging out. We had another friend behind us. She intervened.
You said the ramming happened, the car happened on 3 lots together.
There she's air, bro.
Who rammed what?
She rammed me on 3 lots.
She ran her bumper into the side of this, tried to run you guys off the road, or
This
what?
was me saving myself.
She ran you off the road?
Yes.
Her car touched your car, though, right?
Multiple times.
Where at? Show me where at.
On if it's the driver's side,
Yeah, I got a picture of that.
the back tail end.
So were you guys riding parallel then, I take it? She was up on you parallel?
She was like mirror to mirror.
How'd she find you guys?
We were just driving. We was getting ready to hang out. I stay on North.
And you and her are married, correct? How fast were you guys going?
Before or after?
Just during the whole ramming process?
I know I was going like 62. Because look, I've been in trouble too many times about speeding, but I watched my speed this time.
So she's gonna be charged. She's getting ready to be taken to jail. She's gonna be charged with obstructing official business and resisting arrest.
Skinnier version of the other one.
We just went through. She's also gonna be charged with 2 counts of felonious
She's like the skinnier, younger version.
assault felonies because she used the car as a deadly weapon and tried to run you guys off the road. So, 2 counts of felonious assault, and then so you guys probably be hearing
Here it
something from the
comes.
court.
Just tell me that much. He didn't care, did he?
I don't know what his emotional state is. I couldn't. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know how fast, but I wasn't speeding.
It was like a year, bro. A year. It was our anniversary day, bro. Come on. I'm taking the job. I got 3 kids at home. Please.
Think you about to be a single mom with 3 kids at home.
I mean, you can charge me, but just don't let me go to jail. I work for the state, please. I won't bother them no more.
You're being charged with 2 counts of felonious assault.
Please, I'm begging you, dog. Please, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Come on, it's not like I'm trying to purposely hurt. I wasn't purposely.
Listen. I'm gonna read your rights, okay?
Okay, you weren't trying to purposely hurt them, but you used your car to try to run them off the road, which would probably mean like you could have seriously hurt them. Like, do people not understand how vehicles work and how dangerous vehicles can be? Like, is like we're just gonna bypass that fact.
I'm gonna read your
That
rights.
sucks.
I'm asking you a couple
Womp womp.
questions,
Yep.
all right? The reason you're being charged with 2 counts of felonious assault is
shouldn't have crashed
because
out.
there's damage on both vehicles, and they're saying coming down Bridge Street, you tried to run them off the road and
I
hit their
never tried to
vehicle.
run them off the road. We both went into a ditch. Like, if you look on the street, you'll see both cars.
Your car is dinged up on the driver's side where you were trying to ding up their car, where you're trying to hit their car.
On the
Correct?
driver's side. My driver's side?
Yes.
My car's been dinged up.
So
There's
you
no harm on her car.
So you didn't try to run them off the road?
No! I kept up with them and she kept stopping, so I stopped. That's what I'm saying. And Tanisha, the one in the white car, she wants Marcus. Ask anybody at his job. He used to come home all the time talking about how she rub on him and touch on him and grab on him and this and that. Everybody at the job saw it.
Well, they're saying that you hit their car and I got damaged.
Do they work at the Waffle House? I'm not. I mean, I'm just throwing out an assumption here.
Back it up. So
That's fine. No, I did not hurt her car.
This is like some Waffle House drama.
But why? Why were you
Reckless
driving
endangerment,
aggressively
right?
parallel to her? Why were you doing that?
Trying to keep up.
Why?
Because I wanted him to get out the car.
That's not the way you handle
I
that
understand.
situation.
I don't understand that. I do.
They're saying that you purposely hit their vehicle.
Yeah, she works for the state. I wonder about him though, and her, because I guess they work
Yes.
together.
Please, bro.
You're getting 2 counts of felonious assault, obstructing official business, and resisting arrest.
I'm begging you. Charge me, but please don't let me go to jail. My kids are at home.
Who's got your kids?
They're at home.
With who?
Themselves.
How old are your kids?
14. 13 and 12.
Okay. Where do they think you're at right now?
Taking a drive.
Is Marcus going home to the kids?
You see where Marcus is?
Okay, well, is there somebody you can contact when you get in here?
Waffle House known for fights that went outside the restaurants. Yeah, But like to be honest, like I've been to a Waffle House like a few times. I've never seen a fight. But maybe I wasn't there at like peak hours. No, I mean I actually no, I shouldn't say that. I have been at Waffle House like 2 o'clock in the morning, but like everybody seemed like they were fine. But it does happen, and it seems like it happens quite a bit. The cop has ADHD.
I don't
Yeah.
have nobody, bro. Like, this is
So
where
where?
I'm at.
What's your address?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, does it seem like this was like a good thing to do?
I can't. That's what.
Like maybe you should have thought about your kids before you decided to go try and run your husband and his, I don't know, side piece off the road.
Department policy. You were arrested out loud. I have to tell it. It's department policy. It's my ass on the line if I don't.
Bro,
It's to make sure that your car is safe.
it's safe. I just have somebody come pick it up.
You were arrested.
on,
I
bro.
can't. It's my job. I can't. I'm not arguing about it
You
no
knew
more.
about everything that's been going on, and they told you, and then they lied to you. Like, they really lied to you. You caught it right along with me. Like, how?
Heather, it's done and over with. Listen to what these guys have to say. Figure somebody out to come get the kids because
You need to
you're
get
not
your
getting out of
brother
this
at
situation.
12.
You're going to jail. So there's no.
I mean, I think if anything, the cops or somebody should go and tell the kids at least, like, you know, your mom's not gonna be coming home tonight. She'll probably be home in the morning or whatever. But you know, like at least have somebody go check on them, or if there's somebody that could stay with them, that's probably a better idea.
I don't. At least until court in the morning.
You really gotta charge me?
Yes. Yes, I have no option.
It's like nothing personal. Like,
You fought me.
I didn't fight you.
What am I
man.
supposed to
had
do?
an
Not
anxiety
charge
attack.
you? You resisted arrest. I told you you were
I
under
literally have
arrest.
medication for anxiety attacks. I swear to God I do.
Well, you might need to check your medications.
I
Maybe
do.
get a new one.
He runs away with the 22-year-old little girl, but you knew about it from Steak and Shake? Come on, man. You tell me you wouldn't flip out if you saw your wife with another man?
I would flip out too.
Okay.
But I would also be willing to accept the consequences for flipping out. You have to accept the consequences.
Ah, there you go. There
We've
it
had
is.
this conversation before.
We did, and I even told you I would fall back. But when it's at my house.
And then you brought it to the police department.
No, she brought it to the police station.
Well,
Why are we talking like this? Like she sounds like she's like a thug. Right? Preach, officer. Exactly. Alright, let me go take a break. I will be back. I gotta mute YouTube side because I'm gonna play music, so I will be back though. Alright, I'm back. Oh, WB Tech. Hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Interesting cover. Taking a break editing. I'm glad you like it. There. This is entitled Brat Meets Karma After Shoplifting Spree.
I will spray everybody in this car! Get out! Start getting people out
Oh,
of the car!
shit.
On June 10, 2023, officers in New Jersey confronted a group of thieves who attempted to steal thousands of dollars worth of merchandise from a store.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, 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 oh. Damn. Juked him.
Let's change now.
Alright, Sam, they're leaving. They're leaving in a red sedan. I can't get the plate. They're all blacked out right now.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the vehicle off. Turn the vehicle off. Hold on, stay in the car! Stay in the car! Stay in the car! Stay in the car!
So you tase first? I mean, she should have.
Turn the vehicle off!
She couldn't have, like, taken him, you know?
Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Don't touch me. I'm good in the car. I got ass.
We need more units.
Stop.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
All right, I'm about to get in the car.
Get off me.
All right, get off me. Why are you touching me? Let me get in the car.
What part of, like, stay in the car do we not understand here? God, it's like everybody's ears don't work.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I will drop you. I will drop you.
Oh my goodness.
Stay. Turn off the car. Turn off the car. You're not going to tell me what to do.
Okay, could you get off my jacket? That's influence. I'm about to get in the car.
I need more units out here.
I'm about to get in the car. I'm getting in the car.
Get off the car.
We got drama queen over here.
Give me the keys.
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Oh my god. So chaotic.
Get out of the car. I will rip you out of the car.
The extra voltage to this to think straight. Maybe it'll make their ears work better. I don't know. This is like I don't understand. The English part. How about you try Spanish, right? Like I don't know. Like it's nobody's ears work. Nobody's ears work.
I've been turned it on. All right, toss the key. Why is that on me? I don't know what happened. What happened?
I don't know. I just stole stuff from the store. I don't know what happened. It's beyond me. Who knew?
Car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Get me out my car!
Use the sticks.
Get out of the car!
Get off the car! I have not doing nothing. I'm not, no, bro, no, bro. Come on, son, that's some shit, bro. Y'all didn't tell me none of that. No, bro, I'm not, no. Come on. You're the sergeant, right? You're the sergeant.
I am the sergeant, yes.
Hello, Light. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I'm telling you right now, start cooperating. I will start spraying everybody in this car if you don't step out.
Fat Electrician America's Underground Cheese Bunker. I have watched it. So, like, I don't react to a lot of a Fat Electrician. It's because I've watched, like, every single one of his videos. From Fat Files and Fat Electrician. I've basically watched all of them. So, I don't watch videos that I've seen before on my channel. So, that's why, like, I don't tend to watch react to Fat Electrician a whole lot. Because I basically watched, like, everything of his. Stay in the car, get out of the car, kids are gonna be all confused. Yeah, that is true. Like, they should have just pick one. Yes, he makes fantastic videos. I like all the war history videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I basically like every time one comes out, like I tend to like just like watch them. Just like terraforming on Animal Crossing. Oh hell yeah, light, nice.
Yeah, 5 seconds to comply. 5 seconds to comply. I will spray everybody in this car. Get out. Start getting people out of the car. Now. Sir, I'm going to tell you one last time. Get out of the car. I ain't doing anything. Get out of the car. Get him out. Start getting him out of the car. Get out. Get out of the car. Get out.
I didn't even take anything.
I don't care. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Stop touching me.
Get out of the car. All right, that's it. Just start spraying. Will, get him.
Oh shit.
Put him in cuffs. Cops. Put your foot. Get it out of the car. You have 1 more second to comply. All right, spray. Sorry, spray.
You gonna miss me?
I will miss you if you don't get out of the car. Comply. I'm not gonna say it again. Get out of the car.
You pulling on me too hard, though. I don't care.
Comply. Get out of the car.
How many people are in this car?
Out. Now, come on.
Can I get my shoe?
Jacked history? I haven't heard of jacked history.
We have 4 detained out here.
1 second, you keep trying to make me. He's trying to make me.
The Little Caesars pizza? Oh yes. The Little Caesars pizza story is fucking phenomenal. That's a great one. I love that one. I do love the beaver one too.
Detained out here.
1 second, you keep trying to make me. He's trying to make me.
Get out of the car. Get out.
There you go, car.
Hello, you're not complying right.
You're gonna tell an officer he's not complying, right? After I don't know how many times we've heard get out of the car. Nobody's ears work.
You're going to spray the other guy out on the other side. All right, I'll tell him to hurry up and get out of the car then. Because you're all going to get it.
I'm not being entertained. I didn't take anything.
You're under arrest at this point, so get out the car. All right.
Here we go.
Sarge.
Your last warning.
They know that we're compliant. Spray him. All right.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Get out of the car. Somebody stay with me.
Oh yeah, they're already saying they're innocent.
Get out of the car.
Oh, we got one. We got a screamer.
Get off that! Start complying. Get off me! Start complying. Stop. Start. What do you got? Let's go. Out. Get out.
Oh my god.
Get out the car.
This is like herding cats. This is like so chaotic. It seems incredibly dangerous next to this road that people are driving by, but you know, you do what you gotta do. Rounding a 7-Eleven and they thought we did it. I had a machine gun in my face. Oh my god. Like, that's crazy.
I'm not telling you again! Any more hands would be helpful. Start complying. Right now, get out of the car.
Oh my goodness. Just get out like, oh.
Put your hands behind your back.
I just talked. I got the broken leg.
Okay, well then you should have complied in the first place, shouldn't you?
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Somebody get cuffs. Nice girl out. Okay.
Alcohol or water-based pepper spray one is much more fun with the taser. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't think they're gonna taser though, so. A lot of people who react to videos have been doing Mike Burnfire military compilation. They're really funny. Oh yeah. I tend to do a lot of like mainly like food and like animals and stuff, but that's not to say like I wouldn't maybe like mix it up here and there.
Put him on the curb. Boston, put him on the curb. I told y'all to get out of the car tonight. Let's go. Set him up.
Or like live streaming, we can kind of watch whatever.
Sit down.
Put my hand in there.
That's third FD for OC. You okay?
No, can you put my hand?
Lean up.
Sit up.
Is he crying?
My phone is right underneath the car. Can you get it?
Yeah? What?
My phone is.
I don't care what her phone is.
It's right here.
I don't care. Who cares?
All right, wipe my eye.
A lot of videos on like ratings about guns. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do like a live when I'm streaming. We could do those.
Right now you're under arrest.
Okay, I got.
Okay, we're not wiping your eyes
okay,
right now.
I
Not
got
doing that.
asthma and it's burning
We got fire department coming over here to decontaminate you.
I got asthma.
19 dispatch. I'm going to need
God.
a rig out of here for an injured officer. Let's go. Unreal.
Yo, y'all not gonna help me?
Yes,
How many people are on the
No, I just
sidewalk?
need my nose wiped, please.
Yeah, okay. Right here. Start getting names.
Man, press your legs. I can't breathe.
You can breathe. Nobody's on you. You can breathe. It went in your eyes. You're all right. You're all right.
Keep spraying till they quiet down. I don't think they can do that though.
Oh, you're going to take you in, yeah.
For what though? I really ain't have
Bring them
to
over
do
here,
it.
Heaters.
And they said it. And they said it themselves. I had to do it.
Listen, we'll figure that in a second, all right?
So can my sister come get the car?
We'll figure
And they
that.
broke the window.
Compilation of modern New Vegas gameplay. That's cool.
Listen, and if all you guys weren't fighting all of us, then
No,
we're different. I was not you. No, it's not you. You're not gonna get an extra. You're not gonna get the charges for that. You pulled over. You did everything right. I appreciate that.
I didn't do anything at all. So
Listen, it's we're
they're
gonna
gonna let you know.
Yes, exactly.
They will tell. They're gonna let you know I didn't do anything.
All right. Listen, I do appreciate you pulling over, and you did, and you were the only one to comply and got out of the car.
Yeah.
It didn't have to go like that.
I did because I didn't know where.
How well do you know those guys?
I don't know. I don't know any of them besides one of them.
Well, I bet you're gonna be more careful about who you let in your car now. Like I said, because even one of our guys got pretty hurt, so they're definitely gonna get charged up pretty good.
Right.
You're not 26.
Three images with come up here.
You're not 26 years old.
How old are you?
27. At least that's the date of birth you gave me.
27. 96.
You don't know how old you
You're
are?
in 23, right?
Yeah. So,
Do some math.
oh, 23 plus 4. Damn, I am 27.
Listen, but apparently you're coming in anyway, all right? All right. Sorry about this, man. I do appreciate cooperating, but you gotta.
Will, hold on.
That's cool, but inside.
They can come. No, can they come get the car?
Can't get the car, man. Do you have any?
There's a gaggle of idiots and so right.
Listen, man, you'll be able to talk to them in court about it, but
Yeah, I could see like maybe he kind of freaked out a little bit. You know, maybe it's not, totally on his game about how old he is. I mean, even I guess he's not that far
I don't
off.
know about the shop.
Oh my God, yo. What is they saying they taking me for?
Right now.
What did I obstruct? What did I do? Honestly.
Listen, hold on one second.
Seriously. What did I do?
All right, man, have a seat. Have a seat.
Can I call somebody, please?
Is your phone in the car?
My phone's in the bag.
Your phone's in the bag.
Get the car, please.
Listen, man, have a seat, bud. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. I can't get the car, man. You can't get the car. Have a seat. P22 for that vehicle.
This is a goddamn circus. Jesus Christ. I kind of feel bad for these cops. They had to like go through this. Alright, we're gonna watch the video that I wanted to watch when Light showed up. Gotta find it. Hold on. Give me just a minute. Each of them in the store. I mean, she should have tased him like when he was trying to run from her. That's when she should have tased him, honestly. Oh, here.
Morning.
There we are. This is downfall of casual hobbies.
Welcome back. This channel is run by a guy who picked up a handful of hobbies this year, hoping it would fix his brain matter. Basically, I just need to go outside more often. It's been pretty successful so far. I've read at least one book every month, which is a huge improvement from only reading emails and Discord messages for the past 5 years. I also started playing 2 racket sports I used to play as a kid, meaning I've been dual wielding these 2 bad boys for the last 2 months. For some reason, they keep telling me I'm not allowed to use them at the same time when playing on the court. But just you wait, once I start holding a pickleball paddle in my mouth, my unintentional Zoro cosplay will be complete. But who knew, not doing sports for years and years and then jumping straight into it with no preparation would cause this to happen. My leg! But actually, my wrist. To tell you the truth, it's a little embarrassing. Do you really want to know what happened? Do you want to know how I got these scars? Just kidding. I actually fell down and caught my entire body weight using my wrists. While doing sports, of course. Or was I? Having hobbies is pretty fun, and one hobby which has had a resurgence over the past several years is collecting. But now, it's gamified. Specifically with trading cards, toys, little figurines with the tiniest details in the artwork, all packaged in a way where you don't know what you get until you open it. For anyone who plays video games, they're basically mini loot crates. But instead of betting your luck on pulling a specific character...
This is why, because I think, like, these are the ones I think this is what Light has.
Or weapon skin, you're trying to beat the 1 in 72 odds of getting the rare secret Labubu to add to your microplastic shelf. We all got one of those in our homes. Mine's full of Legos and mangas. It's pretty funny how we're always chasing the next newest shiny thing to add to our nest full of microplastics. Us and birds, more in common than you think. The pastime of finding and curating things into your own personal collection has always been around. It could be something small like collecting stamps or coins, to bigger items that require more maintenance, like antiques and film cameras. In terms of little figures though, if you lived through the 80s and 90s, you would know. Before the Trolls movie came out in 2016, and before Justin Timberlake wrote his most famous lyric, "This is going to ruin the tour." Troll dolls were highly sought after collectibles, which could net you at least a couple $100s if you sold one today, along with Beanie Babies, cute animal plushies filled with plastic.
I remember, like, this was like a while ago. I watched a video, and there's a couple that they were getting a divorce, and they were splitting up their Beanie Babies in front of the judge, and they had like a shit ton of Beanie Babies, and they were like arguing over who got what. It was insane.
Beads. Now these were my Labubus. It wasn't super common where everyone and their mom were hopping on the toy collecting hype train, but you know at least one person with a respectable sized collection of some type of thing. Since we were less connected back in the day, you'd only find out someone was a collector by word of mouth, or when visiting someone's house for the first time, and you couldn't help notice when passing by a room, the thousands of beady little eyes and Kelly Osbourne hairdos standing there menacingly. If you had no idea what was going on at the time, no worries. TV was a great place to start your collecting journey, where the host would sell people mountains of Beanie Babies, and why $2,000 is a great value price if you act now. And for some reason, the volume of these shows were always stopped at a permanent... Please stop yelling at me. I'm scared.
That's 66 current Beanie Babies, including...
He sounds like the coin guy that he's on like almost every night on the History Channel after like a certain point. That's who he reminds me of.
Maple, Princess, Aaron, Peace, Glory, Glory.
No, this is Patrick. Now that we're able to see so many trends just by scrolling on our phones for a few hours, people are a lot more susceptible to falling for hype when something goes viral. And we're seeing that right now, when blind boxes were introduced into the collector's ecosystem. These are individual sealed packages, part of a bigger collection. And depending on the brand, it can really be anything you can think of. Tiny models of popular food items, the cutest, fluffiest animal hybrid creatures, to something creepy and unsettling.
These animal parts? Oh.
Have we learned nothing from Full Metal Alchemist? Nina Tucker, anyone?
Oh, who is you?
It's essentially a mini lottery. You have no idea what's in the box until you open it. That's the whole appeal. You might be the one lucky buyer who gets the super rare golden figurine in your first go. That's a pretty cool flex to make, getting to show off one of only 50 collectibles ever made in the world. Congrats on beating the 1% chance of ever finding this thing. These also make for great unboxing content for creators. Watching others' reactions when they finally get the model they want, or even seeing someone crash out. It's a very entertaining genre.
Okay, what are the odds that I get the same one twice, right?
Which leads to fans getting influenced to buy their first blind box, hoping they'll have the
Got a
same
Nina
fun
Tucker
experience.
reference.
And it's okay if you get something you're not satisfied with.
Or not-
It's
not
another
a
10
Nina
bucks
Tucker
for another try.
reference.
The rest of the collection is pretty cute, and based on vibes, there is no way it's another duplicate. The blind boxes you picked were right
Ain't
next
no
to
way.
each other. Obviously they wouldn't put the same ones so close to each other, right? It make a descent into head. As you can see, it's a great marketing strategy to get people to buy more than they expected. It all taps into the gambler's fallacy, a mind trick we all do to ourselves, because we're crazy. If you flip a coin and it lands on heads 10 times in a row, you might start thinking, tails
Beanie
has to be
Baby
next.
craze.
It's been so long.
It was pretty wild. I had a few, but yeah, people definitely went crazy. They went crazy for those Beanie Babies.
Except, odds have nothing to do with past events. The 50-50 chance will always be the same, regardless of past results. Unless you have X-ray vision, there's no way to cheat the blind box system. Is this a gateway to actual gambling by starting them young? Sorta kinda. It's like gambling and training, except you actually get something tangible instead of wasting your money away on a slot machine's college tuition. Las Vegas has sent a lot of them to pretty good schools. The dopamine hit you get is pretty similar, where the unpredictability of it all makes things exciting. It's why we like to doom scroll for hours. Until we find that one TikTok that makes us laugh for 30 seconds, and then we go back to making this face when we don't get the labubu we want. What the hell is this? Talk about awkward. Even more awkward than getting my teeth cleaned as a kid. Wasn't the greatest at brushing. Every dentist appointment was me trying to get through a painful cleaning in silence, as the dental hygienist keeps asking me about school, while ignoring the fact that there's a single teardrop running down my face. Now that I'm older, I actually have options when it comes to finding the right healthcare professional. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare who has the time to wait around to see someone about a health problem that should have been checked within 20, finally jumping into something, especially when it has to do with your health. With over 100,000, if I could tell my kid self from 20 years ago about ZocDoc, probably could have skipped a lot of traumatizing dentist visits. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Edvasion to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Edvasion, ZocDoc.com/Edvasion. Labubus, these adorable little ankle biters from China, have been all over the internet after going viral for their looks. The first time I ever saw one was actually last year when my cousin showed me the one attached to her purse. I thought, aw, what a cute, ugly looking niche thing, wondering if they would ever get popular. Then all of a sudden, Lisa from Blackpink was holding one like a child, a bunch of famous people started to be seen with them, William Dafoe, he even started to look like one at one point. Whether you think they're ugly or you're obsessed with the design, there's just something about the appearance that's making people go wild when searching.
They're like angry cute, I think. I don't think they look scary.
For one. This is a face people will start wars over.
Stores around the world have been hit by long queues and in some cases,
Oh
chaos.
man.
There was even a fight, like an actual fight.
PopMart has since said it has paused selling the product in all of its 16 shops in the UK until June to prevent any potential
They
safety
paid
issues.
insurance just because it's faster.
I did kind of want to.
I have heard that like universal healthcare, like you wait forever, so everybody usually has like private, so then they could actually like get stuff done like when they need it done.
Until June to prevent any potential safety
You
issues.
just want
Not
one.
gonna lie, I
you
did
just
kind of want to
want
buy one, but forgot about it
I
until
think they're
like a
kinda
month
cute
ago.
too.
You know that kids book Where the Wild Things Are? Labubus remind me so much
Yeah.
of those monsters.
Right,
The
just
resemblance is
one.
uncanny. I'm pretty sure they're at least first cousins. Or these monsters all booked a flight to Turkey and came back with fillers, veneers, jaw shaving, a rhinoplasty, and buccal fat removal. With all the work they got done to their faces, they don't come cheap. You have to pay a premium for them. Anywhere from $50 to over $100 for a full set, with the most popular keychain versions averaging around $80. Labubus have already made around $400 million
yeah,
in
that's
sales.
that's
It's also
what you
kind of hard
got.
getting your hands on one since they
This
sell out
video
so fast.
made me
We
think
got
you, though.
shoppers camping outside the stores and lines looping around the block into another building.
Damn. They are like the new Beanie Babies.
Just outside the Pop Mart store
What
on Michigan
the
Avenue,
hell?
this is what was happening this morning. They were all trying to get their hands on the latest edition of La Bubu. No, what?
I'm never going to line up for Pop Mart ever again. It's my first time going to one of these things, and it's probably going to be my last. We arrived around 2:30 a.m. because, yes, we have nothing else better to do. But we also really wanted Labubu because we've been looking at it for so long, but they're just so hard to get. Honestly, it was pretty chill at first, and dare I say, even maybe a little bit fun and adventurous. But that was before 5 to 6 a.m. started rolling around,
Well,
and more people started showing up.
that's
And
fair
you
though,
could already
Gus.
tell things were starting to get really serious. People were scouring every single entryway.
You just
so
go
that
for
they
the
could try having
experience.
advantage of the store. Even the security guard was terrified. We still had about 2 hours till the doors opened, and people were already shoving.
So, like, can you still go in a store and buy these, or is this like they're all like scooped up now?
And pushing each other. The shopping center doors were meant to open at 7 a.m., but they actually opened early at 6:42 a.m. Everyone started screaming, shoving, and rushing in, and people even
I only know
rushed
them
the sides of the
because
doors.
Light had
Spending
said
your
something
time waiting
about
for
them,
hours
and
for
so
the
I had looked
next
them up,
newest
and I
trendy
was
thing
like, oh, it's
isn't
like, they're
anything new
cute.
though. People have been doing that ever since the lineup was invented. What's the difference between this and camping out for a PS5 or iPhone? Well, mainly the blind box part, where you pay and then pray to the gacha gods, you get the one you want. If you can see the lineup of all your potential options, picking out the ones you want and don't want is a pretty natural reflex. Even though the designs in each collection aren't
That's
super
cute.
different, it's usually a small detail like color or facial expression, your personal rankings of the Labubus are already going to be in your head. Few seconds later, you're holding the Labubu you said you didn't want. So you try again, and when you finally get the one you want after your 5th box, might as well
It's
collect the
literally
rest.
oh,
for a
is
full set.
it?
This sweet,
They're just
sweet
always like
business
sold
model
out.
is very attractive to resellers and scalpers, who will start swarming like flies when an employee puts out a fresh new tin of Pokemon cards. They're only interested in buying up all the stock of the trendiest thing, and then reselling it with a scalper's fee on top to make a profit.
They started
Really
resell them
taking
at the
advantage of the current
machine?
market running on hype
Jeez.
and low inventory, especially if they can get their hands on a rare model and then sell it for quadruple the price.
There's like literally a line of people, and this dude just bought like
Oh
15.
my god.
Every generation will have its own Beanie Baby craze, but in a different font. You'll find these types of resellers anywhere there's a fandom. There's always going to be hardcore fans who are willing to pay if you have the final piece that completes their collection. Not all resellers are bad though. Some of them are actual fans with a genuine interest.
I don't think I've ever seen a Pop Mart vending machine. I don't I don't know where they are. Or I just haven't been anywhere maybe like where they would have them here. I have no clue. I've never seen one though.
In collecting the product, but maybe they need some extra cash or they have duplicates they want to get rid of. It does suck though how fun casual hobbies are being taken over by these reseller markets, capitalizing on our hobbies. You can't even shop in peace when people are duking it out in Costco over Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, I saw this. That was kind of yikes. My gosh.
Hey, don't do that, bro.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's like when a zookeeper goes to feed the animals, but accidentally falls into a pit of lions. Ain't the Pokemon supposed to be the ones battling? It's called Pokemon.
It's almost impossible to get Pokemon cards. I guess I have never looked anywhere to see, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they sell them. I guess they sell them at Target and Walmart, stuff like that too, maybe, right? I don't know. We do have a hobby store. Like, maybe they might have them.
Not
I've never bought Pokemon cards
Man.
before.
Come on! Is this the main goal of hobbies now? To maximize profits at any cost? The toughest part about getting into a hobby that already has a large fan base is just being able to buy the merch. The next hurdle is making sure you don't get scammed by a reseller, because they're the only option you have left after they've cleared out all the Costcos in your city. There's Pokemon card live streams now called Rip and Ships, where you pay resellers for a pack, which they'll open for you on stream before sending it to you. These have a reputation of being kind of sketchy to buy from, with the reseller switching out cards, or they'll open these packs before going live, replace all the rare cards with something of less value, and then reseal them as if nothing ever happened.
That sounds super scammy.
Resealing means barely even doing that. If I cover the open part with my hand and really play up the ripping dramatics, they'll never know.
That's so scammy.
If you're not getting scammed by streamers, you're getting scammed
I've
with
never
fakes.
bought any
the
cards
knockoff
like
market
that.
has also infiltrated the collecting community, where if you don't actually take the time and read your Pokemon card from top to bottom, you might miss the numerous spelling mistakes and the fact that a bug Pokemon is pretending to be a giant fire-breathing lizard. This Charizard walked over and ate the Caterpie in this card. It's not always so obvious though. There are times when fakes can look pretty darn close to the real thing. If you're a parent buying one for your kid, or it's your first time dipping your toes into Labubus, there's always going to be the chance you accidentally walk out of the store.
But should you pay for those as well? Oh man.
Everybody's complimenting you.
So you're just like, you just can't win, light. You just can't win.
Or with a Lafufu instead.
But I'm also like, everybody's complimenting you.
I've personally spent so much time looking at these things for this video.
They look very
I
similar.
can confidently tell you, this one right here, she is the Maknae. There's also the issue with stealing, since Labubus are hot commodities right now. They are marketed as accessories you can attach to your bags and keys, since they have a keychain component to them. But if you're not careful, all it takes is a few quick hand movements for someone to unclip this thing off your bag and have it live on eBay in the next hour. I don't know what's scarier, someone smashing your window and robbing you because you accidentally left your Labubu in the car, or this Labubu.
What?
Which was definitely bought at a horror movie garage sale.
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
Mira, gringa puta, te digo 1000 veces que yo no hablo inglés, puñeta.
Oh, that's not even a Lafufu anymore. That is a La Llorona. Mi gente Latino. Is collecting considered a real hobby these days?
Gosh.
Well, it really depends since everyone's standards are different.
You can get robbed for a Labubu. That's wild. People are crazy, man. And then everything, like, this is why we can't have nice things. Everybody just ruins it.
There's a higher chance the hobby you're doing is a healthy one if it requires practice and skill while learning something along the way. Collecting can be a skill
Holy
since
shit.
you need to invest time and effort into seeking out the items you want. Although, if you're not passionate about the things you're collecting and you're only in it for the profit and clout, it can get pretty soul-sucking. For me, the funnest parts about collecting is the journey. Like, oh yeah, I remember camping out with a group overnight to get this limited edition item. It was freezing, we were tired, but it was a blast. It's not bad to spend some of your time on unproductive things if it makes you happy. Maybe the Labubus were the friends we made along the way. It's a delicate balance of not crossing over to the I'm just buying things just for the sake of buying. Sure, you have a bookcase filled with the most popular books from the past 5 years, but did you actually finish any of them? Is knitting a hobby you truly enjoy, or do you just post about your
Robbing
yarn
someone for
collection to
dolls
look like you knit?
insanity,
Hobbies
right?
are a way to make life more enjoyable. Not everything
I do feel like social media probably kind of ruined that too for people because, like, even like just like stuff that is pretty, I don't know, like normal hobbies. Like, have you seen like those knitting rooms and like all the balls of yarn and stuff? And then like that was like a thing for a while. So then everybody had to have like this like just insane like craft room, and they would just have like a whole wall that was just all like yarn or like whatever they were doing. It's kind of crazy.
your yarn collection to look like you knit. Hobbies are a way to make life more enjoyable.
Gosh,
Not
this was
everything
a
we
thing
do
here.
has to
Yeah,
be
see,
a
like
super
that's
productive
like
life
a
hack
big
or a
ticket
way
thing,
to make
and
as much
these are,
money as possible.
like,
Once we
these are
start capitalizing all our hobbies,
crazy.
we're not going to have anything fun left to do. We'll
Yeah.
be waking up in the middle of the night with high blood pressure because we can't stop thinking about the next Labubu and Pokemon card drop. Maybe try balancing out your hobbies if you feel like you're getting a little too addicted to one. In this day and age where trying and being overly passionate about something is considered cringe, as long as you're chilling, don't.
That's kind of sad though, because then you have people that maybe just want one, like just because, like just they want one just to want one, and they can't even get that, like, so like that's shitty.
let others stop you from doing whatever you want. Like tapping the like button if you enjoyed this video. It also gives you a 1% luck boost
4K when it came out.
opening
Oh my
blind
gosh,
boxes.
that sounds
Source?
outrageous.
I just made it up. Have a good day. Try not to be dumb and see you in the next one. Morning.
That was
Welcome.
good. That was good. I wanted to see that though because it just made me think Evely, and I was like, man, I was like, I gotta see what this is about. I thought it was pretty good. I think they're cute though. I don't hate them. Okay. Yeah, we're on to YouTube's Missing Killer. This is gonna lighten the mood.
Well, hi everybody, it's Mr. Anime
Hello
here.
everybody, welcome back to my channel, Ethan.
I know, you need
Elliot
one.
Roger here. This is my last video. It all has to come to this.
The gunman was a 22-year-old named Elliot Roger.
YouTube has always had a rich history when it comes to killers, which honestly isn't all that surprising. As of writing the script, this platform stands as the second largest social media site on the planet, with approximately 2.3 billion users, meaning that in
With the
theory,
void eyes,
about
not gonna-
30%
you
of
could
the
probably get one
entire
of those,
world's
maybe.
population has a YouTube account. With that
They're
being
pretty
said,
cute.
it's no wonder that truly disturbed individuals like Elliot Roger, Trey Sessler, or Ethan Crumley
Charged with terrorism and first-degree murder.
have found their way to the site at
What'd that
some
kid
point,
do?
as it's something that's
I don't know anything about
unfortunately
that
bound
kid.
to happen with a platform this massive. But of all the confirmed YouTube killers that have gained infamy over the past 16 years, they all seem to share one similarity, that at this point they've either been captured by police or for whatever reason are no longer alive.
Yeah, that was a
And though their
kid.
stories are still incredibly
Like I don't know who that kid was. I mean, I guess I don't really like watch a whole lot of like killer kid type stuff because it's like I don't know. It's kind of like that. Those ones are pretty fucked up. So I don't really I'm not well versed in this killer kid category.
frightening, they fortunately no longer pose any sort of danger to the public, as they have in some way, shape, or form been accounted for. Well, that is all but one at least, as I can only think of a single example of a YouTube killer that after committing their heinous crime has essentially vanished off of the face of the earth. It's a man whose guilt was never in question, yet who is now walking freely among the general public, somewhere out there. And to make his story that much more shocking, it's a man who we're already familiar with.
I want my daughter to know that I love you.
This video is sponsored by Audible, the leading provider of spoken word entertainment. Audible is a one-stop shop for audio entertainment, meaning not just audiobooks, but podcasts, theatrical performances, and guided wellness programs as well. And whether you're looking to be inspired, unwind, or simply be entertained, Audible is a great source for all of these needs, as there's something really convenient about being able to just listen or watch
This
it,
has,
which I
like-
had on in
get
Phantom
my pee-pee
But other
slapped.
than that, they really have something for Nick, or text Nick to 500-500, which will not only get you a free 30-day trial, but you'll also receive 60% off your first 3 months. March 24th, 2014.
The prison see shit from. Oh yeah,
An
like
obscure
Scared
home
Straight.
video is uploaded to YouTube with the title, "Cute Baby Laughing at Mommy Blowing Bubbles." The clip shows a mother holding her daughter as she blows gum bubbles, much to the enjoyment of the baby, who is laughing along, completely infatuated with the ordeal. This would be the first video published to a channel called Trent Pascal, which was run by a man of the same name. And pictured within this video was his wife Savannah, the mother of his 2 children, along with his daughter Mackenzie. From the outside looking in, Trent was clearly a man who cared deeply about his family, as many of the uploads
Never
on this
again.
channel centered around
I think so. I mean, it doesn't ever seem like sometimes those kids like learn anything either, or it's like staged. I don't know.
man who cared deeply about his
I always
family,
got, like, a fake
as
feeling
many of
from
the
that
uploads
show.
on this channel centered around them. And this theme would continue on for years to come, as Trent would officially switch to a new channel called Big Money Tea, where he continued posting
Big
more
Money
family
Tea.
content, using the page as a way to document their memories together, along with occasionally showing off his RC cars and tech tips. His videos were fairly low quality, and the channel is about what you would typically expect from a dad who was just using the site to archive footage, which equated to the channel being as obscure as it gets, as none of his videos would ever gain any serious traction, or at least all but one. As on October 21st, 2020, Trent would post one of the more infamous videos in YouTube's recent history, which instantly turned this mundane channel
did he really?
into one of the sites.
I didn't know that. I guess I never looked too into it, but that's bad though. Like that's terrible. Oof.
Recent history, which instantly turned this mundane channel into one of the site's darkest.
I'm recording this because I want my daughter to know that I love you, Pascal. I'm so sorry that I've done this. I want you to know that you mean everything to me. I didn't choose this. Your mom chose this. She's been cheating on me for a long time.
Oh no.
I didn't do nothing wrong to her.
Oh, so he like snapped. Oof.
Much like his time had began on YouTube all the way back in 2014, this video, his final video, would also have his wife Savannah and daughter Mackenzie as its primary focus, with its title simply being his daughter's full name. Only, unlike his inaugural video, this clip was far more disturbing.
I put everything into this relationship. I have done nothing to your mom. I've never hit her. I've never hurt her. I've never called her names.
The video shows Trent as he calmly addresses his daughter, explaining that he had caught her mother cheating, and that he was sorry and heartbroken for what was to come. The video then ends abruptly as a noise can be heard in the background, leading him to run and hide in a dark room.
What the hell?
Without context, it's hard to understand what is happening with this video, though naturally, many would assume that it was in regards to an impending divorce. However, the reality was far more bleak than that, as in the moments immediately following this video, Trent would approach Savannah with a loaded handgun, and in an instant, open fire, shooting her twice and eventually killing her. Trent would then go on to upload the video to YouTube shortly after, not as an apology for some divorce or anything like that, but as an apology to his son and daughter for killing their own mother. Making matters more disturbing, while Trent talks, he appears completely emotionless, and despite multiple attempts to fake cry, no tears ever fall.
I'm hurting so bad. I didn't do nothing wrong to her.
And all the while he's talking, he seems more focused on his hair and looks rather than anything else.
I'm like, why me? My hair's a mess and I look horrible.
Well, it's such a weird video. Like, so you're confessing to like killing your wife and you're more concerned about if your hair looks okay? That's, okay.
And anything else.
I'm like, why me? My hair's a mess and I look horrible. Oh, sorry. Take these off.
And instead, he seems totally void of any regret or empathy for the situation that was now unfolding. And the fact that
maybe he really doesn't care though. Like maybe he's so mad that he really just doesn't give a shit about her anymore, you know? Like I guess that could be part of it too. And he's trying to maybe be emotional, but he's not doing a good job.
Void of any regret or empathy for the situation that was now unfolding. And the fact that he had now robbed his children of their mother, all because he thought she was cheating. And ultimately, he paints himself as the real victim, as their mother was the one that had supposedly cheated.
Yeah, like the fake crying was like, oh, like my hair's a mess. Like that's a little odd. But I would also feel like if he was that pissed and like upset over it, like maybe this is, you know, just a lot of anger.
Paints himself as the real victim, as their mother was the one that had supposedly cheated on him. The context of it all made this story almost unbearably upsetting, and it would only get worse as new details emerged. In the days following, it would be revealed that the noise heard while filming that had initially caused Trent to run and hide was, in all likelihood, Savannah herself arriving home.
You love me like your own.
Oh shit.
And according to the police report, Trent was hidden within the shower of their bathroom, when he ambushed Savannah and subsequently took her life, which, if you
Yeah, I mean, like, it's understandable to be mad and upset, you know, and like definitely lash out, but I don't know. This is like, oof, that's pretty bad. They have a good home now, right? Hopefully they do.
bathroom, when he ambushed Savannah and subsequently took her life, which, if you listen closely to the end of the video, you can clearly hear the rustling of shower curtains. Implying that this video was likely taken mere minutes before the murder took place, and he was seen and heard here on camera, hiding in preparation to carry this out. Given the shocking nature of this situation and this video, the story unsurprisingly became huge news across the world, and it even made a spot on YouTube's Darkest Channels 3. But if you had watched my video back when it was released, you'll likely be a bit confused as to why we're discussing it here. As if you remember, Trent's story had seemingly come to an absolute end the very day that he posted his last video.
Following breaking news from the Greenspoint area tonight, where a Harris County Sheriff's deputy shoots a man in front of a shopping center.
Investigators say the man shot was on the run, accused of killing his estranged wife.
We have a picture of the suspect in this case. That suspect is 48-year-old Trent Pascal.
Immediately following the slaying of Savannah, Trent would flee the scene, with police later tracking him down in a Walmart parking lot in Houston, Texas. There, Trent would refuse to comply with police demands, as he faced the officers with the murder weapon still in his hand. And in one fleeting moment of desperation, Trent would raise that weapon, causing police to immediately open fire. Thankfully, Trent was unable to discharge his weapon in time, and no officers would be injured. Though Trent himself would be shot multiple times, leaving him in critical condition, though he would eventually go on to survive the ordeal. And after nearly 2 months of recovery, he would be back to full health and placed behind bars. This is not only where Trent's story ended on YouTube's Darkest Channels 3, but it also seemed to be the ending of his story in general, as he would likely spend the rest of his life in prison. And truthfully, out of all the cases I've covered on this channel, I probably would have picked this as one of the least likely to have any major updates, as it seemed
That's
about as
true.
open and shut as it gets.
Yeah, he's kind of not wrong. So like, what happens? Like, what happened? Because yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like too much else to this story.
But little
Clearly
did I
there
know
is.
that at the time of posting that video over a year ago, Trent Pascal wasn't even in prison.
What?
Following his recovery in December of 2020, Trent would then be turned over to authorities, with his guilt being completely certain, as other than his own incriminating video, and the fact that he had raised his weapon at police officers, he was also caught on camera by his neighbor immediately following the shooting, as he was talking on the phone to his aunt and confessing to everything he did. Plus, Savannah's own mother had been with her when she was shot, and had witnessed everything before escaping the scene. Trent was undoubtedly guilty of murder. Yet, despite this and the disturbing behavior exhibited before and after his crime, the courts would make the bizarre decision to allow him to go out on bail. The decision was shocking and immediately met with
Why would he be let out on bail? Why? This seems stupid. This seems like a terrible idea. Well, I mean, like, guess clearly, because I'm guessing he just vanished.
criticism, as in Texas, bail can be denied to those who the court deemed to be a risk to the community. And due to the fact that Trent had obviously murdered his wife, pulled a gun on police officers, and the fact that his children were still out there.
Yeah, he's a murderer, and he like was gonna get in a shootout with the cops. I would say that that's like probably grounds to like have bail. He murdered his wife. I mean, like, he's a murderer for one, so I don't think you should be able to get out on bail. But like, oh my goodness, thought he wasn't a risk to anyone or else a flight risk. I would say had he complied when he got arrested, I could see that. Getting in a shootout with cops, kind of, I would think would be like more of a red flag, you know?
Well, most considered him to be just that, a risk to the community. Yet for whatever reason, the judge didn't see it this way, with his bail being posted at $250,000. And despite the steep cost, his parents would scrape the money together and pay to have their son released.
Of course they did.
Who, other than wearing an ankle monitor and showing up to regular court hearings, would be able to live a somewhat normal life until his inevitable conviction. By the end of December, Trent Pascal, the undeniable killer, would be released among the general public in Houston, Texas. The decision was immediately met with disagreement that would only grow over time, as within the span of just 2 months, Trent would find his way back into custody on 2 separate occasions, both of which for violating the terms of his bail, though in each instance, they allowed him to go back on bail. There was every opportunity to assure that this man never walked this earth freely again, and yet every time they chose to let him leave. And unsurprisingly, these dangerous decisions would eventually lead to a devastating consequence. On April 13th, 2021, a call would be made to authorities in Houston, Texas, stating that a used car had been stolen from a local dealership. The caller described how an anonymous man had entered the business and asked to drive a black Chevy Tahoe parked in the lot, to which the employee, a man named Jack Ford, happily obliged. As the two set out for their drive, Jack began to notice that the man was acting somewhat strange, calling his behavior suspicious, but not enough to stop the test early. However, out of the blue, the man would then turn sharply into a gas station parking lot and bring the car to a sudden stop. Once there, he would pull a knife from his pocket and order Jack out of the car before quickly speeding away. Police would later arrive on the scene, where, upon checking the CCTV footage from the gas station, they'd make the startling discovery that the suspect looked eerily similar to Trent Pascal. But this couldn't be, as Trent had an ankle monitor on, which showed that he was still at his parents' house, who had taken him in after posting bail. Confused, authorities would rush to the home, where rather than finding Trent, they would instead find his ankle monitor, clipped in half and lying on the floor. It was Trent Pascal who had stolen that car, and not only was he armed and dangerous, but he was now officially on the run. The news was extremely concerning, not only—
Yeah, he was given so many chances. I guess he was, prepared to just, not be in jail for the rest of his life, but
for members of the community, but for Savannah's parents in particular, as during Savannah's murder, her own mother Shirley was present at the scene, leaving her with the possibility that Trent could come back to finish the job. But even more worrisome was the fact that Savannah's parents had become the guardians to Trent and Savannah's children, who were now left without parents. And with Trent on the loose, there was a very real chance that he could try and take his kids back, using whatever means necessary. But it wasn't just Savannah's parents who were left devastated by the news, as Trent's very own parents had now been put in a truly awful position. They were the ones who had paid for his release 3 separate times, which added up to a whopping $550,000.
Oh my God.
And with Trent on the run, his parents were set to lose all that money. To make matters worse, this was money that they allegedly didn't even have, and they were forced to use collateral as well when signing the contracts, which would also be taken from them due to Trent's behavior. And according to those close with the family, that collateral had included their very own house, meaning that with Trent gone, not only were his parents going to lose all their money, but they'd also be losing their home as well, the same home that they allowed Trent to stay in. So despite everything they did for him, Trent would just turn around and put them in a situation that would essentially make them—
Yeah, I know, right? Not only did he, kill his wife and, or basically abandon his kids, and put his family in a very bad situation. That's just fucked.
I'm homeless. With Trent now
he
completely
ruined
missing,
everything.
all parties involved were searching desperately for him, as from the second he disappeared, his whereabouts were completely unknown, meaning that his next move was impossible to predict. A next move that, to this day, has yet to come.
they
As since
never
that moment,
found him?
Trent went on the run back in April, there has been no substantial updates on where he might be. At one point, U.S. Marshals believed there was a sighting in Green Bay, Wisconsin, though to this day nothing has come of it. And other than this, there has been no other reported sightings or clues as to where he might be. And for all intensive purposes, Trent has essentially dropped off the face of the earth. This is a situation I became aware of practically right after he had escaped, and since then I've been checking for news almost daily to see if there's been any sort of development, as I had a strong feeling that at some point, the guilt that Trent must be feeling for basically ruining his parents' life would finally eat at him enough to turn himself in. But so far, nothing. Which just further showcases how deeply narcissistic this man is, something that was already on full display within his final video. And with Trent having completely vanished, the big fear now is that he is going to come after his children, whether it be today.
Yeah, I'd be terrified of that too. And then I don't know how old his kids are now, I guess, but like that is, oh my, yeah, that would be terrifying because I would imagine that like that could potentially be something on his agenda.
Tomorrow or 10 years from now, which is something that Savannah's parents now have to live with on a daily basis.
Yeah,
as
right?
they've even
Yeah,
told
he
the
could look like a
press
totally
that
different person.
we're constantly on guard, constantly watching. It's high anxiety. It's been a very hard year. And
Yeah.
until Trent is hopefully one day caught, they are sadly going to have to continue living with this fear. And given the way this case has gone so far, I can safely say that Trent Pascal's story is nowhere near over. Okay, so I have a last second update here. I had put off making this video for months because I've been waiting for a huge development to happen. And finally, it did. And of course it happened right after I completely finished this video. But as it turns out, YouTube's missing killer isn't missing anymore.
Oh.
Just before the start of the new year, police in Marion County, Florida, were alerted to a man matching Trent's description, who had been spotted in a nearby trailer park, with the caller noting that the man was still currently residing there within his van. Following the tip, authorities would gather evidence and eventually head to the area on January 3rd to confront this man in person and to see if it truly was Trent. The vehicle would quickly be located, where inside, a man would refuse to step out. With their weapons raised, police would knock on the window and yell at the man to surrender, when suddenly a single gunshot rang out from inside the van, followed by silence. Inside the vehicle, Trent Pascal was dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah, at least they found him, but like he went a whole year without being found though. That's crazy. That's wild.
Looking back on Trent's first ever upload on YouTube, all the way back in 2014, is haunting. As in this moment, they were a happy family. How could anyone have imagined that things would end up here?
Accused of fatally shooting Savannah Paschal fatally shot himself when sheriff's deputies arrived.
As nearly 8 years later, this little girl and her brother are now left without either of their parents, both of which having been taken away from them in the worst ways imaginable. It's truly one of the most awful stories to come from YouTube, as the collapse.
Right? It's like it's super scary to think somebody that unhinged. I still can't believe that they like let him out on bond after like getting into it with the cops like that. Like it just seems like really irresponsible.
So this family was so sudden and so brutal, but at least we can find some peace in the fact that it's over now, and Trent is no longer here to cause any more pain, and instead he'll only live on in infamy, just like the many other YouTube killers before him. A tragic story that this time has finally reached its end. I want to give a huge shout out to my gold tier patrons and
That is fucking wild. That is wild, though. I like the fact that he got let out like that after all of that. Because there's people that don't get let out for way less than that, you know? There's people that have done way less and have, you know, never been given a bond. That's crazy. This is the Happy Valley Dream Survey. I think this is going to be kind of dark too.
I see you
have all those chances, right?
So many crazy dreams these days.
And then again
In
and
2015,
yeah,
a mystery
like
began
so many
around the area
chances.
of Portland, Oregon. A mystery surrounding a survey that wanted to know about our dreams. A mystery that now, 5 years later, has started again.
Was he allowed custody at that point? Right, yeah. So it's like, why was he let out?
It was around April when the flyers started to appear. They were posted on signs, bulletin boards, and telephone poles. They were glanced over by many, but for the few who stopped to read them, they were left genuinely creeped out. The flyers read, "Have you been having strange dreams? The Willamette Valley Dream Survey is investigating a recent spike in bizarre, unexplainable dreams. If you have been experiencing any unusual dream activity, you can help by reporting a summary. Please call with a
MK
description of your dream." No further information was provided, except for a phone number. There was just something about it. It's such a strange request,
Right?
and it's all
Yeah.
so vague.
That definitely sums
Who's
it up.
behind this? Why do they want to know about my dreams? And was there truly a spike in unexplainable dreams? As it turns out, the answers to these questions wouldn't be easy to find. Upon reading the posted flyers, many searched online for any information about the survey because something about it just didn't seem right. And if you were going to share your personal dreams, you'd likely want to know who's on the other end of the line. But nothing turned up. Google searches for the Willamette Valley Dream Survey failed to turn up any results, and no one in the area had any idea what this was all about. There was seemingly no trace of the
Creepypasta
survey
in real life,
except
like a
for on
prank,
these
basically,
flyers.
right?
This is a Channel
So,
2 news
I feel like it's gonna be like
Around this time, a
twisted
few
shit.
local news sites picked up on the story, with one actually tracking the origin of the telephone number. Strangely, the number had previously been affiliated with a German language immersion program that was based in Oregon, but upon contacting the program, the school director said that the number was no longer in use by them, and that they weren't affiliated with the survey whatsoever. So who exactly that phone number belongs to was still left a mystery. But there was one more big discovery that this article made. There's all this intrigue around this survey, but did anyone actually try and call? And does the phone number even work? Well, according to this article, it actually did. When you call the number, the phone rings for a few seconds before an automated female voice eventually answers. The robotic voice says,
"Thank you for calling the Willamette Valley Dream Survey. Please leave a detailed account of your dream after the tone. Transcripts or audio from your report may be duplicated in other media."
After this, a tone played, and there was nothing but silence. No further information, just silence. Upon telling your dream to this number, you hang up, and that's the end of that. No one heard back from whoever was behind this survey. No one got a follow-up text. They simply now had your dream, and that was that. But all this shows us something very important. That whoever is behind this put in serious effort to set up this automated messaging system, and that the phone number is in fact real and operational. This shows me that this wasn't just a hoax that someone quickly pulled together to maybe creep some people out. Either this was some sort of elaborate, well thought out ARG, or it was actually real.
What are you gonna do
Aside
with it,
from
though?
the Oregon Live article, this case gained its most exposure when it was brought to Reddit. Perhaps in an attempt to find answers, a Redditor by the name of Marcus Yallo snapped a picture of one of the flyers on a telephone pole. This gave the mystery national recognition, with people all over the country being captivated by this off-putting flyer. However, scrolling through this thread, it doesn't appear to have brought forth any actual answers. But there is a reason that I mentioned this post, and that's because some of the comments. The majority of the comments left behind on this thread consist of people saying that they actually had been having some strange dreams that week, with many stating that they were the strangest of their lives. One person wrote, "I have had 2 dreams that I can remember in my entire life before this week. This week, I've had so many that I've woken up in a full panicked sweat, believing that they were real, very vivid, very strange, and very real. Something
MK
is
Ultra.
going on,
It's MK
either
Ultra.
in the water or the air. Perhaps this was just a strange coincidence, but maybe there actually was some type of increase in unexplainable dreams. But how could it be possible?" Despite the interest that this case gained in 2015, its popularity soon died down. There was never any real progress made on solving this mystery, and many just gave up on it altogether. We knew that the number worked, and we knew that people really
Good old placebo effect. I'm gonna give me my foil hat. This is MK Ultra. Definitely.
were having strange dreams, but we knew nothing else. The mystery lived on, but the intrigue didn't. But the dream survey would eventually appear again, only this time it would come with a darker twist. On April 30th, 2020, a post was made on Reddit with the title, "Saw this strange poster this morning in Utah. Anyone know anything about this?" The post was accompanied by a photo of a flyer taped onto a sign. The flyer read, "Have you been having strange dreams? The Happy Valley Dream Survey is investigating a recent
Sure they had the
spike in
information,
bizarre,
right?
unexplainable dreams.
You would think so.
If you have been experiencing any unusual dream activity, you can help by reporting a summary. Please contact and leave a description of your dream." And just like that, the mystery was back again. Now this bears an obvious resemblance to the flyer for the Willamette Valley Dream Survey, except this time it was called the Happy Valley Dream Survey. And rather than being located in Oregon, this flyer was posted in Utah. And for context reasons, I should point out that Happy Valley is the nickname for that specific location in Utah, and Willamette Valley was the nickname for the location that the Oregon flyers were found. Another slight variation is that the most recent flyer included an email address, and the phone numbers were different despite it seemingly coming from the same person or group. But other than that, the similarities are obvious, and much like the Willamette Valley Dream Survey, it also has a working phone number.
Curiosity
The
killed
day
the
the
cat, I
story
guess.
broke,
Yeah, maybe.
a YouTube account by the name of One Reddit actually called the number and recorded the entire thing.
Please leave a detailed description of your dream at the tone.
Last night. Whoa, there's like feedback.
Almost immediately after the robotic
Probably cat, we
voice
get it,
finishes
man.
its
You're gay.
message,
Congratulations.
feedback
Yay.
can be heard
Like if you don't
on
have
the
anything
other
else to
end
say,
of the
you
line.
know, you can
Last
move along.
Feedback that likely indicates that someone was listening in. So someone from this survey likely entered this phone
Yeah,
call
good for you.
and
Nobody
was
cares.
listening as he was speaking. Those who called this number claimed that immediately following the phone call, they received a text thanking them for their participation in the survey. Due to how quickly everyone received this,
Oh, that's creepy though, because like the other ones, they weren't responding to him, and now this one, they are getting like a text or something back. Ooh, fuck that, man.
text, and the fact that it was sent to seemingly everyone who called. It appears to be some
That's
sort
what I
of
do.
automated text. This again shows just how much work must have gone into this if it were in fact fake. But this wasn't the end of it. Those who called also reported that they received a call back from the number. Calls that would happen at random
Feels like
hours
an
of the
ARG,
night.
right? It kind of does.
The phone would only ring for a few seconds and then quickly hang up, making it all but impossible to answer it on time. Now, much like the original Willamette Valley Dream Survey, there doesn't seem to be any real conclusions on what this survey really is. Some believe that there truly has been an increase in strange dreams, which a quick Google search actually reveals to be true, thanks to the current pandemic.
Causing some to have sleepless nights, others are in fact experiencing the very opposite, more vivid dreams.
Because of this, some people think that
Classic,
this is
right,
actually
yeah.
being done by
It's probably-
scientists
that-
to gather data.
that'd be the
but
cherry
I
on
do have my
top.
doubts about that. Why would the survey be so ominous and so vague?
Because it's MK Ultra, that's why. That's why. That's why.
Plus, why would they need to know the specifics? Others think that this could be a group investigating similar dreams that we are all collectively having, which would indicate that something like the man is happening again, only this time it's real. But what would they want to know about our specific dreams? Why would that be important? What could they signify? What could they mean? That's something that we'll get to in a minute, but there's something we have to cover first. Because with every mystery,
Feels
there are
like Cold War
twists and
testing.
turns. And for the Happy Valley Dream Survey,
It's
the
MK Ultra.
biggest were yet to
It's
come.
MK Ultra.
On Reddit, users Aliens Did 9LL and one Reddit were seemingly leading this whole investigation and were incredibly active in trying to figure things out. Others were chiming in here and there with,
Yeah, I think some people definitely like went through it in 2020 for sure. But I guess I don't know how that affected like this whole situation.
bits of information, but these two were clearly in it the deepest.
Or if maybe those people
On
are
the
just
original
too chronically
post,
online.
One Reddit had mentioned how he was feeling uneasy about everything, and he was beginning to get worried about what he had gotten himself into. At the time, this was something that did concern me, but ultimately, I didn't think too much of it. But after I had initially recorded this entire video, I woke up the next day to discover
It does kind of
that
seem
both
that
of
way.
these users had disappeared from Reddit, not just in the sense that they were inactive, but their actual accounts had been deleted. Along
Oh,
with this,
shit.
the video that one Reddit had posted that showed his phone call with the Dream Survey was gone too. So now the question is, what happened to them? Well, it's possible that these two ventured too deep within this rabbit hole, and they found out the truth behind this incredibly
The most
secretive
trivial
survey,
thing.
and they discovered something that
Yeah, I think that happened to a lot of people. I think it did.
truth behind this
I don't think you are
incredibly
alone in
secretive
that.
survey, and they discovered something that they weren't supposed to see. Maybe they panicked and they deleted their accounts in a desperate attempt to distance themselves from the situation. Maybe what they found really was that bad. After their disappearance, multiple posts were made questioning their whereabouts from people who were genuinely invested in this mystery, and also for those who were just worried about the two. But the people who made these posts were met with threatening messages from anonymous users. Some of these threats were, "Trust me about the dream studies. Don't look into it any further." One Reddit and Aliens Did 9LL deleted their accounts on purpose. This is not a marketing
okay.
scam. It goes deeper.
Hey, how's
than
it
you
going,
think.
Emmy? Good to see you.
And this is not a marketing scam. Don't make the same mistakes I did. So how
The
deep
hell?
does this all go? What could this survey be hiding that's so secretive? Well, sometimes the only way to solve a mystery is to jump down the rabbit hole.
It's about
I
like a
wanted to call
month.
the
Oh
number for the
no.
Happy Valley Dream Survey.
I'm doing
but for
good.
multiple reasons, I didn't want to use my own phone. Really out here about to buy a burner phone. I don't think I've ever been this sketchy in my life. We got the goods. I sat down with my brother Patrick and my girlfriend Mariah to make the phone call because oddly enough, they both had had strange dreams during my process of making this video. Here you go.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So I woke up with my brother in this weird like indoor resort kind of place that was really run down. And this one guy yelled at me like, "Hey, like how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, good." And I like turned to keep following my brother Nick, and he's like sprinting away. I'm like, okay, well I guess I better run too. And while I'm running, this guy like catches up to me almost immediately. He like knocks me over and starts dragging me away, and I'm kicking and screaming. He's like telling me all these horrible things, like he's gonna cut me up and
oh my
like,
God,
take me back like to him and his buddies, and like for years they're gonna like have their way with me and like all this horrible stuff. And I completely recognize him for some reason, and it was Rob Lowe.
It was Rob Lowe. Oh my gosh.
Recognize him for some reason.
I was not expecting that.
Rob Lowe. I don't know why.
Immediately after our phone call had ended, I received a text from the number thanking me for my participation.
Okay, but right after we hung up, we got a text message.
This confirmed to me that these initial messages were in fact automated. Though I still wasn't sure if the Willamette Valley Dream Survey was connected to any of this, I still wanted to try calling just to see if anything would come from it.
We don't even know if this phone number is active. That's the craziest part.
Thank you for calling the Willamette Valley Dream Survey. Please leave a detailed account of your dream after the tone. Transcripts or audio from your report may be duplicated in other media.
So last night I had a really horrifying dream about me and my boyfriend. He started like pushing me under the water and
oh my
I
God.
couldn't breathe. I just in my dream I just
his face. It's not funny because this is like a nightmare. But his
pushing me under the water and I couldn't breathe. I just in my dream I just.
What are you putting that face in for? Do you have dreams like that? That you're just pushing me down the stairs or something? Is that what it is?
Pushing me under the water and I couldn't breathe. I just in my dream I just felt like I couldn't breathe and that my lungs were filling up with water. The dream ended abruptly when my boyfriend woke me up.
So I was the hero and the villain of that story.
With both phone calls made, I decided to text the Happy Valley number to see if I could provoke a response. Initially,
that I'm pushing you down the stairs? Yeah, like I could do that. I don't think so.
Happy Valley number to see if I could provoke a response. Initially, I texted the number asking who runs this, along with a few other texts to try and get their attention. That night, I heard nothing back, but the following afternoon, I received my first response. The number simply responded, "Happy Valley Dream Survey," and nothing else. Immediately, I followed up by asking, "What is this for?" After half an hour, I received another text. "I'm sorry my responses are limited. You must ask the right question." Within minutes, I responded by asking, "Are you a real person?" But I heard nothing back. And the next morning, I began growing increasingly desperate. As a Hail Mary attempt, I asked, "What is the right question?" But as the day neared an end, I couldn't help but think that I had reached a dead end. That was until, out of the blue, 9 hours after my previous text, my phone buzzed.
Classic girlfriend dream though. I had a dream and now I'm actually mad. Yeah, I mean, like, at least that was like kind of crazy though. It's like, oh, like, by the way, like you were like waterboarding me and trying to drown me. A little disturbing.
2 consecutive texts were sent. The first reading, "That is the right question," with the follow-up being, 9 goes, 5 jit. Immediately I started trying to make sense of it. I plugged the phrase into Google, but nothing but gibberish came up.
A
I typed
context for
individual
this?
words into Google Translate.
A weird, like a number that you could call and leave a message of like weird dreams, but it seems like it's very odd. So he's trying to, I guess, figure out like what it is.
But again, I got nothing. I knew the phrase wasn't likely just gibberish. It had to mean something, but I wasn't sure if I would be able
Cheesy
to crack
ramen,
it.
how's it going?
And that's when I got a break. Looking up 9Go, I found an obscure site that translated the phrase into Creole Haitian, but that site showed its translation to French as septanum, and septanum translated to English meant September. So 9Go translates to September. So September 5 Jit was what we were left with, which is all that I needed to know. It all made sense. Currently on Reddit, there is a growing movement from what many claim to be a cult. A cult named 5 September 2020. This cult believes that some type of apocalyptic event is going to unfold on September 5th, an event that's going to be carried out by some secretive organization. And quickly scrolling through this sub, it appears that dreams are deeply rooted within this cult's mythology.
You enjoyed my YouTube food history?
Some posts
Oh,
even
thank
suggest
you.
that
I appreciate
dreams could be
that.
the secret to surviving this impending disaster.
So this is just like a bunch of crazy people? I mean, who doesn't think the world's gonna end? You know, it's like every 5 years. The world's gonna end. Into having meaning, right? I dreamed you were cheating on me. Who is she? Actual conversation you had with an ex. I don't think I've ever had a dream like that. I've had like some bad dreams, but it wasn't like I don't think I've ever had a dream of like someone cheating on me. I've had weird dreams though. And nowhere, meaning
Dreams could be
crazy
the
people,
secret
right?
to surviving this impending disaster. So maybe
World's
the
gonna
cult set
end.
this
What
survey
else is
up
new?
for research purposes.
The world's always gonna
Or
end.
maybe they think that our dreams could actually be visions of the end of the
My
world.
dream was a
And they're
potato one
investigating
day.
mass dreams
Doesn't
that our
seem like it's so
population
bad.
has been experiencing lately. So it appears that the Happy Valley Dream Survey may have actually been set up by a cult as research for the end of the world. Now there are still a few questions left over,
Two
but
weeks
one of the
ago,
most
and here we are
important
now. Yeah,
questions out
it's
of
true.
all this is, what happened to the two Redditors?
Yeah, what
Or
happened
perhaps
to
they
them?
found the same information that I did, and the 5 September group came after them. Or maybe they were working with the group the entire time, and their disappearance was a stunt to draw more people to the movement. And what about the original Willamette Valley survey? Well, as I got deeper within this mystery, I actually started to believe more and more that these two cases are separate. But I discovered something just hours before I was about to post this video. It appears that there was a similar group on Reddit to the September 5th cult that was
It's gonna be a wake up. Yeah, that's kind of like how I am. I don't really feel like I can't even really remember the last time I had a dream. Like, I guess I know you do dream like when you go to sleep, but I can't say that I can really like remember the last one I had.
was afraid the world would end back in 2015. And though I don't know much about that group, it appears that they were also having dreams and visions of the end of the world. The group's name was April 30th, 2015, which also happens to be
You dream
the
pretty much
exact
every
day
night?
the
Damn.
flyers were first found in Portland, Oregon. So it's all very likely
Okay, well, like we all know crazy people are in Portland, so it's just crazy people.
that both of these surveys were set
He's a
up
brave dude,
by
right?
doomsday cults.
That was like I think that's like some crazy cult people type deal going on there. It didn't seem like that. I thought it was gonna be way darker than that. I really did. Well, at least that won't give us nightmares like some of the other stuff that we've watched. But now we're gonna get to watch a racist woman go crazy.
2024.
We're gonna
Police
see
were
our
dispatched to
Karen.
investigate the report of a disturbance outside a local apartment complex in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Witnesses described a 55-year-old woman
Conspiracy, bunch of
shouting and
people.
threatening
Yeah,
bystanders.
I think that's
As
what
the
it was.
situation escalated, she allegedly
It was
approached an
kinda crazy, though.
individual and directed racist remarks toward them.
It was a pretty like entertaining thing to see though, or like just to see like what people do online like that. You know, usually do nightmares or reliving bad memories, so it doesn't matter much. Yeah, I can't honestly like. I would say that I cannot remember my dreams frequently, or hardly ever. It's pretty rare. Racist woman goes crazy. Yeah, one of our favorites.
Once police finally arrived, she showed no hesitation in expressing her thoughts.
Cross police. What's the issue?
So, you don't have no family members left? Is that what's
She's
going
just
on?
going on about some racist.
Racist? I'm talking to you about your family members. How's that racist?
Was she saying racial things to
Oh,
you?
yeah.
No,
What's
that's
she
it.
saying? I have a bunch of videos I can check, but it's somewhere along the lines of, did you see how red this country was?
Yeah. Did you not see how red this country was when they
I'll
voted?
talk to you over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got crazy. All right.
It's red. Is that a big thing?
You got ID on you, boss?
Not on me, but it's my
Depends.
car. I think it's
Can you grab
my
it, please?
Is that a arrestable offense?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, why would you
Doubles down immediately. Yeah.
Because he got hurt feelings.
About what?
I don't know. Ask him.
Okay. Do you live here?
No, I was walking through and he got hurt feelings. He said, "Hold on, I call."
Wait, she doesn't even live here? Like, ma'am, you can't, like, no one's saying you can't go for a walk, but, like, what are you doing over here then? Like, what is going on here?
Okay. Do you live here?
No, I was walking through and he got hurt feelings. He said, "Hold on, I call the
Getting the
cops."
tea, yeah.
What are his feelings hurt about?
Because I told him it don't matter who's president.
Okay.
The president's gonna fix the country. Oh, you're prejudiced. No, I'm not. And it went on.
I gotcha. Do you have ID on you?
No.
What's your
The
name?
scary
Ain't giving me
reds,
nothing.
yeah.
I want to talk to the attorney.
Okay.
I want to talk to a lawyer right now, at this moment.
Do you have a lawyer?
I'll get one.
Okay.
Or book me in and I'll find one.
What?
Book me in and I'll find one.
Okay. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
I'm going home.
That's very true. You can't be a Karen and not be sticking your nose into everybody's business. Like, literally everybody's. So, that is true. I think that is a requirement to be Karen.
Book me in and I'll find one.
Okay. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
I'm going home. That's where I was going, but he wanted me to hang out here to talk to you.
I don't think that's how that went down.
He said, hang
but
out
okay.
here, I'm calling the cops. Okay. Why you want me to talk to you? I don't know.
So what happened, man?
So I'm coming out. I'm going to get groceries, and she came up to me and she was like, "Can I ask you something?" She's like, "These girls, I was trying to talk to them. They ran inside like I was gonna." Them. I'm like, okay, so I keep walking, and she starts talking to me about how red it is, how I'm invading.
You know, arrest me. I'll go. No problem.
Why do you want to go to jail? Did you do anything?
I don't want to go to jail. He wants me
She's
to go to jail.
yeah, right.
Did you anything?
Weirdo.
Anything
You a
physical?
Weirdo.
Anything
You
physical?
acting stupid. Ask me a real question.
Ma'am, you ain't gotta get nasty, okay? We don't have to get nasty over this. But she crazy though. She's crazy.
Physical?
Weirdo.
Did anything
You
physical?
acting stupid. Ask me
Yeah,
a
I
real
don't know what
question,
she's on.
ignorant fool.
Yeah, you've had quite a bit to drink tonight, haven't
Oh,
you?
she's drunk.
I haven't.
I can smell it coming from
No, I have had a drink, but what I'm saying is you asking stupid. Like President Trump said, you a Democrat. You acting stupid. Asking stupid questions.
I don't think Trump ever
He
said
asked me over here to talk to you. I come over here to talk to you.
I'd start taking videos and she's like, "No, I didn't say that." I'd take the phone down, she's like, yellow, just talking. She's like, "What are you alone in the country? Do you have your family?" It's like just absolute nonsense.
What you trying to figure out, bro?
Oh, is this guy Asian? And such. Oh God. Okay.
Have your family? It's like just absolute nonsense.
What you trying to figure out, bro?
Did anything physical happen between
Bro?
you guys?
No, I don't like him. He's not sexy. I'm not sexy attracted to him.
Did you punch?
Well, I think the feeling is mutual, ma'am. I don't think unless she's on the prowl, you might have to get some bills here.
No, I don't like him. He's not sexy. I'm not attracted to him.
Did you punch him?
Punch him?
Yeah.
Did he punch me?
That's what I'm trying to
Why don't
figure
you
out.
go ask him?
I'm asking you.
Then I got to punch him.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Like, get in the car. I swear we'll do anything. I was like, I don't want to touch the car.
Do you want to pursue charges?
No.
Sure.
I mean, what is the process?
It'll be a ticket.
Okay, then, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
He did. He touched me.
Okay.
He pushed me like this.
He pushed you?
Yeah.
Did you push him?
You know better. No, we didn't touch each other. Why are you acting stupid and asking stupid questions?
Oh my God.
Ignorant.
Did you get a name?
No, he's asking stupid. No, I'm not giving you an ID.
Okay, so here's the thing.
You didn't take me to jail.
Cop is trying to be nice, right?
Here, let me talk to you.
I mean, like 9 times out of 10, like most of the ones that we've seen of these, like the cops actually are trying to be nice. They're not trying to like be an asshole, and then it's like them. It is like a them problem. Like all they do is escalate this.
I'm not giving you an ID. He asked me over. He talking stupid, called me a white crank. What the f is a crank?
Okay. Well,
What the
I think that's what
f
you're
is a
on.
crank?
I have no idea.
Ask him.
I'm trying to talk
Ask
to you.
him.
Okay. So
No, you coming over here threatening is what you're doing. Once you bring them shoulders back and quit acting like I'm the criminal, huh?
Oh yeah, they're being like super nice and patient. I mean, I'm guessing it's because she's fucking blitzed out, but like Jesus Christ, dude.
What you're doing.
She
Once
a
you
nasty
bring them
drunk.
shoulders back and quit acting like I'm the criminal, huh? How about that?
are you done talking?
How about you be done talking?
Well, you haven't given me enough.
Well, no, because you already took his side. So bring your shoulders down because they don't scare me.
Okay.
Those in I know.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to.
Well,
scare
then
you.
talk and quit like
Ooh,
that.
oh my God.
Because it don't work. It makes me more angry.
Sounds.
This is a goblin. This is a this is a goddamn goblin. Oh my goodness. This is peak Karen content. Yes. Yep. Yes, it is.
Like that at me. Because it don't work. It makes me more angry.
Sounds.
When a man acts like they can dominate a woman, it's stupid.
Okay, we're just out here with you.
Well, I feel it's true, and you're pretty little there, Missy. So they acted that way after being given a reason to. Yes, yeah, like they're not. I mean, like most of the time, like majority of cops, like this is not how they want to spend their night, right? And if they can do something without any like big issues going on, like they're probably more than happy to, right? So like being an asshole doesn't really like get you anywhere, but clearly we do not learn. It really does. I think it's because I don't think it's just cops though. I think they just mouth off to everybody. You know, so it's like they think that they can talk to anybody regardless of occupation or anything like that. They think that they just own the world and they can talk to people however they want, as nasty as they want. There's probably some people that don't want any confrontation, so they kind of roll over and give them what they want, you know? But I would say that like in this situation, this is not going to go well.
When a man acts like they can dominate
It is the
a woman,
trifecta,
it's
yeah.
stupid.
Okay, we're just out here with you because it sounds like you were bugging some of the.
No, I was standing here. He came to me.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you made some inappropriate racial.
No, I didn't. That's what he said. I could tell you what he said. Would you believe me?
I feel like this lady hasn't blinked the entire time we've been staring at her. She's a lizard person.
I didn't. That's what he said. I could tell you what he said. Would you believe me?
Well,
And say it sounds like she said, you said this. Bullshit.
What did he say to you?
No, it don't matter. In court of law, he said, she said bullshit. So don't bring that to me.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what he said.
No.
Are you gonna? Do you have ID on you?
No, I'm not giving you ID. I ain't
what's your
done
name?
nothing for you to ID me.
What's your name?
It don't matter. Ask him.
She got on that to play those cards. Yeah, she could be. American police are pretty evil regardless, but this person definitely has mental problems, likely some type of addiction or form of addiction. I don't think that American police are pretty evil regardless. I think, you know, they're just trying to do their job and like they're being nice. Like I don't think there's any evilness going on here. I think there's a lot of interactions that uh you know, like they're just doing their job. I mean this lady is she about to see like the, the business side of this, but I definitely don't I don't think police are evil. I think there's bad cops like individually, but I don't think cops are bad as a whole. Yeah, no one should be put in a box because of a few bad actors are always being in the front lines of their actions. Exactly. I mean that's what gets the most attention too, are the bad ones, but I would say that the majority of your interactions with a lot of cops, like they're probably going to be pretty positive. Like they're not out to get you like what I don't know why people think that, you know. They definitely are not. But are there bad ones? Sure. Just like, you know, there's lots of people that are bad at their jobs, that are bad actors in their jobs, just, you know, and but I don't think that it's fair to kind of like put that kind of umbrella. Thinking leads to some real bad and dangerous outcomes. Yeah. Disagree, but I understand what you're saying, but it really only takes a few times to see flaws in the systems. Well, the systems and the cops are two different things, though. Are you saying that our justice system is flawed? Because I would say yes. That doesn't mean that the cops are bad, though. Like those are kind of two separate issues. Doesn't make cops evil. I mean, I've been pulled over and I've seen cops at gas stations and not at any point in time were they like out to get me, you know? Like I got a speeding ticket. I got my ticket and I went on my way, you know? Like literally like not a bad interaction. And I've seen them at gas stations and stuff and they say, "Hey, how's your night?" And you know, they're getting coffee or whatever, super friendly. We had a creep trying to break into cars in our neighborhood a few years back and they showed right up and they were nothing but nice. So I think that there's definitely bad ones, but I don't think it's really fair to say that cops as a whole are bad. And I don't think to say and to connect them to the justice system necessarily like that either. Like our justice system is flawed. There's definitely some flaws in it, but I don't think that's necessarily a reflection onto police. You really messed my views of the U.S. police because the good ones only appear here in TV shows and IRL. Usually it's that Floyd case, but I know they really, yeah. I mean that's just like everything, you know. Like when you see like this, like you see crazy people. So like you know, like every squeaky wheel, you know, if you gave it all the attention or took it at face value, you're gonna think bad of lots of things. You know, you're gonna think that like all Americans are like huge pieces of shit, right? Like so, like that's not really fair to say either. Or that like we're all fat and dumb, like that's not really the case either, right? Like, but that's like our stereotype, right? Like everybody's got like a bunch of guns, we're fat and we're stupid, right? Like that's like what people usually call us. But like if you look at or like if you look around or like actually like I don't know, like, you know, like have interactions with people, like you'll know that like a lot of us are pretty normal. Like we're not loud and we're not like, you know, like totally crazy. So, you know, it's I don't think but I think it's the same thing. Like I don't think it's really fair to like put a bunch of people in boxes like that. They're playing in lawless areas that you would rather not live in. Not perfect and can be worked on, but it's a privilege that is looked upon fairly and not judged with proper reasoning. That is true. I definitely agree with that. There's some truly horrible places on earth that we don't have a justice system or police presence. Yeah, that is also very true. Absolutely. You know, like there's definitely places that are, you know, pretty dangerous and pretty wild, you know, like and you don't really probably want to live there. But at the same time to say that like all cops are bad, I don't really think that that's the case.
Ain't done nothing for you to ID me.
What's your name?
It don't matter. Ask him. He's the one that called you. You gonna put on gloves.
They make a pretty bad generalization. I still disagree, but on mid generalization is never okay. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, you're making a generalization based off of what, though? You know, like, you just want to assume that all cops are evil. I mean, it's a pretty bold generalization to make too. I mean, because like then I mean, I could just say like, oh well, like everybody you're in France sucks because you guys can't win a war. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's not like, and to say that like, oh well, like you could say a stereotype about anybody like that then and have a generalization, but like I don't really believe that. I can say the Americans have two stereotypes here. On the side, on one side, the people in Wally. On the other side, the cowboy stereotype. Yes, I think. Yeah, it's like we're fat or we're cowboys or something. We're just like lawless cowboys riding around on horses or some shit. Yeah. I watched like a lot of like foreign people like react to like American things, and it's kind of funny to see like their views on the US. It just kind of makes me laugh.
I was like, I'm gonna race her. I got to put on
Yep, the
gloves.
bad apples always overshadow the good ones. Absolutely.
All right, let's go. He wants to race me. Let's go. He wants to race me.
So what's your name?
He wants to race me. Go ahead.
What's your name?
Her name is Karen. We're gonna call her name. Her name is Karen. I never take stereotypes serious because I know my own country's ones and they suck. I mean, obviously, you could take stereotypes with like a grain of salt, like it's like sure, like there's always like something shitty somewhere, but that doesn't mean that like that's everybody. If that was the case, then like I don't know, the world would probably cease to exist.
I ain't giving you that.
Okay, well,
Arrest
if you don't give me your name, you're gonna go to jail.
All right, let's go.
Okay, place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
No, I ain't giving you. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. You're under arrest for obstructing disorderly conduct.
I ain't done nothing.
And I don't know if you have any bonds or anything, or if you're on probation.
Take me down.
Clearly differing experience. If you don't mind, what part of America do you live in? I live in the West. Not West Coast. I live in the West. But I've lived in several areas. I've lived down south and I've lived on the East Coast. So I've had like interactions in all places. I mean, nothing serious. I mean, it's been like speeding tickets and like just seeing them, knowing some. But I would also say that like I'm usually pretty polite person in general, so getting a speeding ticket really wasn't a big deal. There was no, like I never escalated anything. It was like, oh, you're speeding, and I was like, yeah, I am. Here's your ticket. Okay. Like all cops are racist statement. When you look into it, the emergency service careers are full of diversity union of all types of people. Tough job, and when they all have to work that job, it's completely plenty of backgrounds and ethnicity that make up all of our services to help. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, like you got, like all shapes, sizes, colors of cops and EMS and firefighters and everything. Like, is everybody perfect? No. But I don't think that you should say that the majority of them are. Like, to say that, like, oh, well, like, sure, there's some good ones, but pretty much they're all pieces of shit. Like, I think that's a little backwards.
Find out. We'll find out. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like a
All
small
right, 'cause I wouldn't
percentage.
give you my name?
I tried to give you plenty of chances to talk to me, to provide a
Yeah, he's the one that
identification
said
card,
it, not
and
me.
I'm not going to play these games of
I didn't
stupidity
say
with you,
that.
Okay? So you are going to jail. There's nothing changing my mind about
I
that.
didn't say that. Cigarettes. That's all right.
You're also going to have a no contact
To who?
here.
Where is this anyway? I don't know.
She doesn't even know where she is.
Do you have
Oh
a
no.
t-shirt under
Ma'am.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this place though, for real? I'm asking. You ain't gonna tell me?
I mean,
Yeah, this lady is wasted. She doesn't even know where she is. What? I mean, what? She's gonna go sit in the drunk tank and then just gonna let her out, probably. Yeah, well, I guess What, she's gonna get a ticket for, I don't know, what is that, like harassing him that he agreed to? In the US, I wanted to live at some point. Nowadays, I know the media just cover them a little. Montana and Oregon mainly. Oh yeah. I think Montana's really pretty. I haven't been up there, but Oregon seems like it's something over there.
What is this place though, for real? I'm
Body
asking.
cams are what
You ain't
changed
gonna
your
tell me?
mind.
I don't know. You tell me. Where do you
I don't know. I think I'm about to call.
You are correct.
No, quit. I ain't got no guns. What are you looking for?
We have to empty all your pockets.
A what?
We have to empty all your pockets by the
Oh
jail
yeah, I
policy.
ain't got. That's my freaking. What, you trying to get my money?
No.
I have to, it's by policy. I have to.
What
check
do you
it.
want? I ain't got no. You think I'm a terrorist? Crazy weirdo.
Oh my God.
Look, you all up in my teeth. You all up in my teeth.
Don't
You
breathe
all.
in my face.
Get out and turn your.
I don't think he's trying to get up in there. I'm just gonna take a guess on that one. I don't think he's trying to get up in there.
You all up in my teeth. You all up in my teeth.
Don't breathe
You
in
all.
my face.
Get out and turn your. Turn your camera on.
Ma'am,
You all in my teeth.
I need to.
You all in my teeth. You're in my teeth. You're in my teeth. You're in my teeth.
God.
Ma'am. Oh, well, Dad. I forgot about that.
Looking at her coat yet.
You so naughty.
Just making sure you don't have any weapons, ma'am. Stop looking at my titty. You're all up in my titty.
Dad. I forgot about that. You so naughty.
Will you provide a breath
She
sample?
flirting
and
with
see how much
that
you've been
word
drinking?
from now, though.
Y'all gotta get my lawyer. I want a lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
I want a lawyer.
Who's your lawyer? I'll call him up.
After being placed inside the squad car, she began aggressively barking at Canine Rock.
I want a lawyer. You getting done at me?
There's a canine in there. Oh, man.
Hey.
Maybe they're just having a friendly conversation. Oh my God. Is titty that much of a bad word for some people? Nah, I don't think titty's a bad word. We got a song called Titties and Beer. Not a bad word. Yeah, the dog doesn't deserve all that yelling, right? It's probably like, did you hear what she called me? Did you hear what she just said? She's totally scaring you. She's a little nutty.
Stop doing that, please.
If she was a 3-0, she wouldn't be walking.
Can you just have the county ready for me? Did they say any bonds or any?
I just ran her.
I did. I ID'd him. He said he had some videos. Can you just grab them?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, real quick. Do you think the hate crime statute will fall under this?
I'll read it and
let me know.
As she persisted in communicating with Canine Rock, she started banging her head around.
But your grandma doing it right? Oh.
Stop banging your head.
All right, man. I just got this for you. It's
Yeah, put a helmet
Rights
on
and
now.
Resources, the victim of a crime.
Sweet.
Did you have videos?
I do have some videos.
Did you show him?
I didn't. No.
Okay. You just want to show me quick?
Stop. Stop banging your head.
I'll put a helmet on her.
She's trying to time up her racial comments to when my phone was put down, but...
Alright, I'm gonna give you one more chance to get the out of here, okay?
47. They are out the county. Starting villages.
She's lovely.
And I put the phone down and she just make racial comments, but she's... I would have gotten in the car, but she's making it seem like she's gonna kick it or something.
Stop doing that.
Why do you say that?
Because coming from the generations, you are a disappointment in all areas.
Ma'am! Ma'am! Stop doing that!
Between the dog barking and her kicking and like smacking her head, this poor officer, he's like, this ended up being like a whole night now. Yes, this is a generational crash out.
Oh, she's banging her head the whole time here. Yeah, she's yelling. Nope. Just going.
Jeepers.
In the end, the 55-year-old woman was only charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct and was released 2 days later on a $1,000 signature bond.
Disorderly conduct is a hate crime. That's like I didn't realize I thought there should just be like disorderly conduct.
Want a deeper look into the channel?
That's what I would have thought, but that's interesting. Per officer needs an aspirin at least, right? She needs one because she probably like, you know, gave herself quite the headache, and he needs one as well. This one I'm probably gonna turn down a little bit because this says like entitled girl loses it. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of screaming in this. Then this will probably be the last one tonight.
Miss Pooper Pants was abandoned by her mom at a...
No, he didn't. He started this with Miss Pooper Pants. All right, let me take a quick break, and then we'll watch this one. Alright, I'm back. I gotta pause this. Thank you, Rubes. Appreciate you. Sorry I missed you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You're back. Bad typing.
A
Thank you,
bar
thank
after a
you.
heated, "You ruined my life" exchange. So she made sure to poopify everyone else's day too.
Wait, did she really shit her pants? I mean, Miss Poopy Pants here.
Miss Pooper Pants was abandoned by her mom at a bar after a heated, "You ruined my life" exchange. So she made sure to poopify everyone else's day too.
Sarah, can I just give you a ride back to your house? You want to go home?
That's crazy if so. I mean, I feel like he wouldn't call her that if she didn't. Oh boy.
Do not call me Sarah.
That's your name, isn't it?
Do not call me Sarah.
You're Sierra Johnny, right?
No, do not call me Sarah.
Okay. I don't want to get into any.
I'm younger. No, I'm not.
Nipples for free in this economy.
I'm not trying to get at me.
I know. It's okay. Hey. Where
Whoa,
can I
let's
give you a
just
ride
calm
to?
down.
Okay, white privilege.
No, not
Oh,
at all.
Okay,
God.
white privilege.
Not at all.
I'm not trying to.
I want to help you, okay? These people,
Okay, white privilege.
these guys don't want you in their,
Jesus.
White privilege.
they don't want you in their restaurant anymore. They just want to help you
Okay,
out.
white privilege.
Can I give you a ride somewhere?
Okay, white privilege.
Do you want to go to the hospital? Do you want to go down to the
Okay,
hospital?
white privilege.
I don't really know what you're talking about, okay? I just want to...
You're literally giving white privilege to me.
We're giving you white privilege. Like, he's gonna just take you home, maybe? I don't... What is going on here?
I just want to...
You're literally
Yeah, she's going... She's going through
to
it.
me.
What can I do to help you then?
Quit! They quit!
Don't. You're going to get yourself arrested. Don't do it.
Quit!
Oh.
These guys want to enjoy their meal.
Oh, no.
Okay, one more time and I will put you under arrest. Don't do it.
Classic record player on repeat method, right? We're just like beating a dead horse that didn't even do anything wrong.
You can't hit me, okay? I want to help you, okay? Let's leave the...
You know what's like sad is that like they have to talk to her like she's 5. Okay? Like, no, we are not hitting. We just can't go around hitting people. Like, we have to calm down. Yeah, oh yeah, she's super drunk.
You can't hit me, okay? I want to help you, okay? Let's leave the restaurant. These guys don't want you here anymore. You're causing a scene. Let's go ahead and go outside.
You have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Go ahead and grab your stuff. Here, look. You want your jacket? It's 30 degrees outside. You want to wear a jacket? Let's put a coat on, okay?
This guy is like really nice though. He's like super nice.
Let's put a coat on,
Like,
okay?
yeah, she's definitely wasted. Why are we crying? What? Oh my god. Why? Why? Yes, this is like a toddler. Like, why are we crying and why are we screaming?
Just go ahead and put your... Come on. You're ruining...
She's alting, yeah. And she's wearing a pretty brave outfit though. Give her that much. Oh my god. Ma'am.
Go ahead and turn around.
Why? Why are we? Why are I gotta turn this down a little bit. This is like she's hurting my ears. Taser.
Stay outside. Let's just keep walking.
That exit was
Right?
diabolical, but that was just the warm-up.
Oh, we are throwing a full-on tantrum on the ground out here. Oh my goodness.
Just keep walking. Stop. Don't do it. Well, unfortunately, you don't have that as an option anymore.
Nishan-sama, how's it going? Hello.
Okay. Alright, just leave it.
Oh.
I'm not on you.
Bro, she ain't human. I don't know. Like, why are we screaming? I'm not understanding this. Like, why are we screaming? Like, I get we're drunk. I get we're maybe like an emotional drunk, maybe. So I can actually like forgive the crying because there's lots of girls who get super drunk and start crying. But the screaming in this, I cannot. I just for the life of me cannot understand this.
Just take a step back. I don't want you getting assaulted, also. Just stay far enough back and then nobody gets assaulted, okay?
No, he didn't. Look at the. Oh my god. This guy is great. This shit.
Nobody gets assaulted,
Now make her shut up, please, right? It's so accurate, but oh my goodness. Ma'am, why are we doing the rock salt on her? She's possessed.
As soon as he gets here, we'll put her in custody. She can go to jail for. Alright, you're
Nobody's
going to jail
touching
for disorderly
you.
conduct at this point, okay? Just gonna wait for 2 minutes till my department gets here because I don't want to fight you. I don't want to hurt you. Just stay seated, okay? Just chill. Sure, ankle. I think it's fine. I think just.
Oh, she could. Oh, what? Look, she's winding up and everything. Let's just relax here. Let's just woosah there, lady. We ain't got to start throwing bows here.
I think it's fine. I think just.
Look at her. Oh my goodness.
Just so we're clear, you are under arrest for assault on an officer. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct, okay? Only reason I'm not putting you in cuffs right now is because I don't want to hurt you, so I'm waiting for my partner to get here, okay? But if you do anything, I will put you in custody myself. No, just chill for a minute, okay?
No, wait, don't touch it.
Just
Don't
stay
touch it.
seated for a minute, okay? There you go. Just relax.
Get the away from me.
Well, unfortunately, I have to.
No, you literally.
Call the zoo. We need a train going. Oh my god. Oh, she needs something. They are being extremely patient. This guy is very sweet. He's being so nice to her. Like, I mean, honestly, everybody here is. Like, even them just, nobody's like saying anything or being snide with her, even though they had probably, like, I wouldn't blame them because this is horrendous behavior to be out in public. Like I have like secondhand embarrassment from this. You know what I mean? Like, this is like absolutely like totally horrendous behavior. Let's see where the Winchesters.
If I did.
Sierra, why are you doing this? Everybody's here to help you out.
I would get away with that shit.
With what?
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Nobody's even touching her.
Get away
my
Isn't it
god.
ironic that the men who gross her out are the ones making sure she gets to a hospital and doesn't hurt herself or anybody else?
This kid right here, he's never gonna have children because of this situation. This young man right here, he's never gonna have children. He's gonna be like, no, this, unless I'm getting paid to put up with this, no. 30 degrees with a wailing banshee, right? Oh yeah, it's probably chilly.
Get the away from me! Just stay right here. Hey, away from me! Just stay right here. Get him away from me!
Adult daycare seems way more than it's worth, right?
Away from me! Just stay right here. Get him away
Just
from me!
relax.
Get him away from me!
Jesus.
I just want to do it without hurting her. Yeah.
Get him away from
Hey,
me!
relax. Just relax. Just chill. Hey, just relax. Sierra, hey, just chill. Come on. Hey. Look, I don't want you getting hurt. If you struggle, you're going to get hurt.
Get him away from me!
Okay? Can't now. We tried to help you.
Get him away from me!
Yes.
Get the off me!
She's gonna blow. Oh my god, this lady.
Okay, listen.
I'm gonna get you under arrest.
And I'm putting up this because I'm sorry for everyone else, right? Like, I don't oh my goodness. This behavior is absolutely, unacceptable.
Okay, listen.
I'm gonna get you under
You're going in the back of my patrol car.
Okay, rock you!
I would like to. I would like.
I'm gonna get you under arrest! Rock you! I don't give a
Yeah, let's see if we
Oh
can get her
my
in there.
goodness.
Okay, rock you.
She's on me. I just don't want.
Hi!
Can you stand up for me? Can you stand up for me?
How are you gonna, really?
No, I just need you to walk over here. Hi. You okay? There you go. What's going on tonight? Other side. Other side? Yeah. Let's go to this side, okay?
Look at, everybody's so nice to her. She doesn't deserve this kind of kindness. To be fair, she does not deserve this kind of kindness because this is atrocious behavior.
Okay. Do you have anything sharp on you? No. I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Nothing in the back pocket. It's a cell phone. There's nothing on. Let's have a seat. Come. There you go. Good job. Have a seat. There you go. Almost. There you go. Scoot in. There. There we go. Good job.
The female was then taken to a hospital where she was quickly medically cleared and discharged to be taken to the place she'd been begging to go all evening.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right. You're in luck. That was the fastest I've ever been in and out of the hospital.
Yep, we're going to the jail right now, and that's when you'll get let out, okay? I've got discharge paperwork from you for the hospital, for you from the hospital. Okay?
Get me the out of here.
Yeah, so
Get the off me.
You need to
Get
relax.
the off me.
You need to relax.
Get the off me.
Bring your legs out the car. Come on, Bianca. I'll go over there. Come on.
Get the off me.
I'm just helping you out of the car. It's okay. I don't want to do anything bad to you. I just want to
Get the off me. I don't want you.
So here's your choice. You can.
I don't want you. I want her.
There you go.
Okay, Jesus.
Disorderly conduct, assault third, obstructing.
Okay, you guys literally tried to adopt me.
Yeah, let's get out of the car here and then we can talk. No, it's called arresting when a police officer does.
She was 6 though. Well, I think they probably acted the same. It's just that apparently this one is just not getting the picture here.
Yeah, let's get out of the car here and then we can talk. No, it's called arresting when a police officer does it.
Get you out of the car, we can get the handcuffs off. Please don't touch me!
Okay, you have 5 seconds to bring your feet out of the car. I'm going to pull you out of the car. I don't want to.
Do not
Get out.
do not touch me.
That's how that works. You had a chance. You chose.
Hopefully the wake up call comes eventually, sooner rather than later, preferably. I don't know. I mean, I think based on, like, I know she's drunk, but just the way that she kind of talks and acts, I have a feeling she's one of those people, you know? She's one of those.
That's how that works. You had a chance. You chose not to follow our.
One can only hope. That is true. You can only hope so.
Get it up.
Can I not let you?
The 24-year-old female was charged with resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and third-degree assault on a law enforcement officer.
Wait, but like, did she poop her pants or not? We didn't. We. That's like some vital information that we didn't get. Right, the profile pic they chose. They did. Damn, they did her dirty like that. That was pretty funny though. That was something. That was right. This one's pretty good. I do subscribe to them. This is Police Insider, so this was a good one. Well, I'll have to find some more from them because this was good. They got some good jokes. They had some zingers in there. It's deserved and fitting, absolutely, 100%. But like, Jesus, I just cannot believe that. But alright, guys, that's gonna do it for me. I will be on tomorrow night. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. Well, I haven't made a list for tomorrow night, so I will do that during the day with some other stuff I gotta do, but you just got here. I'm sorry. I it's gonna be kind of an earlier night, but I will be on. I will be on tomorrow. I'm gonna go raid to Sai because she's still on. She's playing the Minecrafts. Good night, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you later. Have a good day and night. Hope you have a good night, Demon. Alright. Bye, guys.